Hello, fight fans, and welcome tonight to ESFL 4. We are back another week, 4 weeks in a row, gearing up to ESFL 5, our tournament that's coming soon. I am joined tonight by our very special commentating guest, co-commentator this evening, Mr. Bruce Lee. Rob, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Bailey, I'm doing great, and I'm excited to be here. A lot of fighters that have not fought on the ESFL, as we were talking about earlier, so I can't wait to see them prove themselves and go ham in there in the octagon.
Hell yes, going ham is exactly what we want. Welcome everybody, I hope you're having a good night. We are broadcasting live on YouTube as well this evening. Don't forget, if you want to enter these tournaments yourself, do join the communities on PS4. It's getting started as well. But tonight we are coming with Xbox, and we're going to take a quick look at the fight card this evening. The main event of the evening, DMart versus TB Vax. Both hungry fighters, both fantastic fighters, and both 1-0 currently in ESFL. That means if either of these fighters win tonight, they are playing for a spot in that tournament at ESFL 5. Bruce Lee, I cannot wait. We have so many good fights coming up. We're actually ready for our first matchup. We could dive straight in tonight here, but let me just run through a couple more fights. Kilzar versus Prodigies, Brand New Vax versus Lexar, Onza's fighting Yeshwan Hammer. If you guys have been here for the past couple of weeks, if you have seen some of these fights taking place, you must be as excited as I am, because some of these fighters are insane. Any name standing out to you tonight, Rob?
Well, I'm from the PS4 scene, so I don't know as many as you probably, but you definitely, Onza is someone that I'm looking out for. DMart, as you know, a commentator, he's looking good 1-1, and Vax, I hear a lot about him, but you know, I'm going to learn about all these people as the ESFL goes on, but I'm excited to learn, so let's get it going. Yeah,
we have some great fights to kick off the card this evening as well. Some newcomers to ESFL, but we are kicking off with some vets. We've got Golden Boy Gage versus TGX Rain. It's going to be a good fight. We're going to jump straight in because we are ready right now to get this first fight started. And Here we are. Looks like we're taking place at light heavyweight this evening, guys. Let's let the fighters just get themselves ready here as we jump into this first fight. Who's your pick at light heavyweight, Rob? Let's find out.
Well, it looks like they're going to be going with Alexander Gustafsson for Golden Boy and John Jones. So both long, rangy fighters, probably going to be fighting from the outside, and they both need to win bad. So I'm going to have to go with Golden Boy because Rain might be on a slump, and you know how that affects people mentally.
Yeah, Golden Boy Gage currently 0-1. Lost his first fight in ESFL. Filled in a short notice last week, ESFL 3, which is obviously something we always like to see, don't we, Rob? We like to see those fighters step in and step up at last minute. But TEGX Rain currently on an 0-2 streak right now in ESFL. We want to see him come back, get that win, but we'll have Rain playing Gustafsson tonight. So let's see how this fight plays out. Good footwork coming out from both fighters probably, but do you think this is going to be contested at range here?
I do. I don't see it being on the inside unless these guys just go in there and start going ham, because I mean, you got an 84-inch reach for John Jones and a 79-inch reach for Alexander Gustafsson. So I mean, it's gonna be like two giraffes fighting in there. Two giraffes
is probably how I would describe it. Both of these fighters are pretty good strikers, so we're going to see just at what range this fight takes place. Both pretty good on the inside as well, so I don't know, man. It should be a good fight. It should be a good fight. Let's let Bruce Buffer just take it away with the introductions here.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 65 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander Gustafsson.
All right. Getting ready to start this first round. I hope whoever hasn't got their controller plugged in. There we go. I was wondering if that notification was going to go away. All right, red gloves, TGX Rain taking on Golden Boy in the blue gloves here. Are they going to touch him up? They will not. Let's see how this fight takes place. Nice jabs coming out here, just gauging Rain, and already, Rob, we're seeing that distance being closed by TGX Rain's. Slight stutter at the start of this fight here, guys. I hope it doesn't carry on through the night. Good job blocking that head kick. But again, we see TGX Rain trying to close this distance against the slightly longer, like you mentioned, Golden Boy here, Rob.
Yeah, Alexander Gustafsson immediately taking the center of that octagon, lands a big left hook right there. Jones in trouble. Jones needs to back off and recover here, because if he doesn't, he's going to be put to sleep quick.
Yeah, needs to get them hands up, really circle and stay on the outside. Watch that overhand coming over the top. But walked into that uppercut, ducking off the lead here as TGX Rain looking to land that lead uppercut. And Golden Boy is just looking to back up, throw them jabs, sit on the outside. But again, he's got to be careful if he's stepping in, throwing any techniques. Can't throw those lead roundhouses from that far out, because TGX is just looking to get his time again. That's a beautiful roundhouse kick to the head. Rocks Golden Boy. He's going to have to back up, cover up for the head. The block's going down. Should be right. Recovering. Needs another big overhand here. Rob, he is getting worked in this first round.
Wow, 2 big strikes, but he gets taken down, gets maybe over aggressive there, and John Jones on top, but we know how great his top game is. Lands 2 big strikes. Bailey, and this is starting out to be a crazy performance by Mr. Jones.
Yeah, good job here for Golden Boy. I mean, he wants to get a win. I know he was 0-1 in his first fight, but getting worked on, gives a smart move, getting that single leg high power takedown from the high crotch, but giving up the mount position here is TGX Reigns takes that nice and easily as I'm speaking here. Transition straight from that half guard, and Golden Boy looking to take his time, reset for the full mount. Managed to get the transition nicely off the half guard. Will he look to sit out? Goes back to the full guard here. Now, this is tough for Rain to stop these transitions from the top position here of Golden Boy. Jones not great off his back, but definitely got enough of ground stat to work him off, and fakes a sit out transition. Denied block there by Rain. Looks to step over straight into mount once again, and Golden Boy right back where he started. We've got 2 minutes left in this round here, Rob.
Yeah, Tegrain is showing great control on the ground right now. I mean, he's facing Jones. And Alexander Gustafsson is not really known for his ground game, but staying in the full mount, looks like he's staying patient. And Golden Boy looks to be a little frazzled here. He doesn't seem to be able, can't shake off Tegrain right now.
I mean, he initiated this takedown. I mean, fair enough to him. He was getting rocked on the feet. Rain putting on a great performance, staying at distance, working them hands. And, you know, Golden Boy filled in a short notice last week. Hopefully he's had time to train for this one as it gives up the mount position again. Not easy to stop that transition, but again he's going to sit to look back for half guard, and that is going to get read by Rain. He needs to do something different here. He needs to roll to his back. Again, he's going for the posture down. He gets it off that time. Very difficult to block that transition, but we'll see as posturing up here by Rain. Deny on the transition, and he's got low stamina here, Robin. Will he eat some ground and pound? No, sits back to full guard.
Yeah, he's looking to pass back into half guard, and Jones needs to switch it up because Alexander Gustafsson's hitting all his flicks right now, moving positions correctly, and looks like he's got him back in the full guard, though. And looks like, oh, he gets half guard again. Ooh. I do want to see the fight. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, he was going for the long transition there on the back sit out. Almost got it, but no, gets a pass there to side control. You want to see the fight return to the feet, Rob?
I do. I want to see these guys stand up and bang. That's the kind of fighter I am. And, oh, big ground and pound, though, by Alex Tegrain.
Yeah, good job
finishing the round off strong.
These two, like we said, guys, down at the bottom here, we've got Rain ranked 38, Golden Boy ranked 28, but Golden Boy filled on the last notice. Now, Rain, he is 0-2. He wants to get a win here tonight. Great job staying patient here. He's had double jab and the straight following here, but start the second round. Here we go. Rain in the red, Golden Boy in the blue. Oh, big job working the right hook into the lead hook, but great job standing still, applying the count, and eats that roundhouse again that he got caught with early on in that first round, but Rain not following up. Looks to land the roundhouse again. Good job blocking. Lands a left hook, right hook, left hook into the straight. Oh, double uppercut coming in here through, breaking that block down here of TGX Rain.
Tegrain needs to be careful. He's coming in a little close there, eating uppercuts from John Jones. Oh. He's landing big strikes there.
Oh, went for the double roundhouse. Gets the drop here. Good job. Break the block. The overhand comes straight over the top. Boy, is rocked here. I don't know if he can take many more of these rocks as he gets dropped again, but he's still fighting. He needs to circle out. I mean, he can't see. Oh, that's it. That is it. Beautiful job landing that roundhouse multiple times throughout the fight. Rain catches him spinning there, throwing a spinning technique. Golden Boy really going for break, but rocks all night from Rain. No problem on the feet. Rain moves up here. He gets his first win in ESFL. Here he goes. Maybe he'll bounce him from that 38 at the bottom of the rankings right now. Don't forget you can check the rankings, guys. ESFLrank.com. Go check the rankings yourself. Click the button in the panel below. But great win there by Rain. Picks up his first win. And Golden Boy, good performance. Thanks for coming back. Maybe we'll see you next week. What a main event. What a main event. What a great fight to get this started with this evening, Rob. What did you like there from Rain?
Well, from Rain, it looks like he had, like, on the ground, he was dominating Jones, which was really impressed me. And then when they got to the feet in that second round, he was throwing kicks to the head with no regard for his life. He was getting in, getting uppercutted, and he finished it with a nice head kick from Gustafsson. A great performance by Tegrain here at ESFL. Yeah,
beautiful job. I mean, that's how you come back. You know, you get 2 losses, you still come back for another fight. You know, you don't give up. That's what we like to see. The man, Z Hunter, the promoter, giving him another shot, gets that win there, which is great. So we're going to take a quick look at the fight card here. Moving on to the next fight of the night, Mr. Geese versus NWO T-Dog. Now, we haven't seen either of these fighters. We have a lot of newcomers here tonight, ESFL 4. We have the tournament next week. We're saving some of our big names for next week. ESFL 5, you know the tournament is going to be hot, and people are contending for spots in that tournament tonight. But EK Mr. Geese versus NWO T-Dog. This is a matchup of 2 camps, guys. EK versus NWO. EK, great camps. Maybe the likes of Bez coming out from that camp as well, and NWO, the New World Order, another great camp. So this is a camp matchup, a clan matchup, if you will. There might be some bad blood here tonight, but we're going to see how these two fighters perform. We're just having a quick look for this next fight, so we can bring it to you straight away here. But what are you hoping to see, Rob, from these newcomers? It's their first time here. What are they going to do?
Well, it looks like T-Dog and Mr. Geese, both guys need to prove themselves here. And like you said, NWO, I'm not really sure what kind of style they have. Maybe you could tell me, Balian, but I know EK is known for their grappling, you told me earlier. So Mr. Geese is probably going to be looking to take this fight to the mat and dominate with his grappling skills.
Oh, yeah. Well, we see that, but we've just been informed the last-minute replacement here. NWO Dab is replacing T-Dog this evening. So we still got that clan matchup coming out. Let's see if we can find that event or get it ready here. We don't want to take a quick break here because we want to keep these fights flowing here, but I believe it is Mr. Dab Hogan, I believe, who is coming out and replacing here. Looks like their stream is up and ready to go. We're going to jump over that in just a second here. Let's see if these fighters are ready. Sounds like they are. They have their mics on as well. Can we remind our fighters to turn their mics off? But we are ready to switch on over. Let's take a quick look here. It looks like it's going to be contested in the strawweight division this evening. Oh my. Some fast hands probably coming out on this one. Let's just turn that audio up. Let's see if the fighters have turned their mics off. Nope. It sounds like they haven't. All right, guys. Just turn your mics off. We'll get it going. But who do we like at strawweight, Rob?
Well, I like to use Rose Namajunas because she's got good, accurate power, and she has good wrestling as well. So if this fight stays standing or if it goes to the ground, you got the attributes to deal with anything. So she's very, very well-rounded. Yeah,
I mean, great fight and great picks coming out here. I mean, Carolina's a solid pick. Rose Namajunas, of course, hand speed, movement, the footwork stats really good. The head movement stats really good. Great submissions, great takedowns, good in the clinch. I mean, long variety of strikes everywhere. So Namajunas, a solid pickup. Let's see what Dab Hogan's doing. The counter pick here with Andrade, probably trying to look and get on the inside here. Could we see that playing out? I don't know if we're going to see Hogan look to close the distance, but we do like it with fighters filling on short notice. But let's have a look here. Hogan has fought in ESFL before, an ESFL veteran previously fought, but Geese, a newcomer here. So let's have a look. Oh, look, they fought previously. Looks like fairly even. Let's see if we can get some audio and not have to disturb the fighters. I don't know.
Looks like the mics are still on.
We might have lost some audio here, but we'll just see. We'll play it out as we go here, guys. But this is a great matchup. Second fight of the night. Geese versus T-Dog. Again, New World Order versus EK. A good camp matchup here.
Is Geese Rose Namajunas? Yes.
Geese is in the red gloves on Rose Namajunas. We'll see what plays out here. Both, like we say, Hogan is as far as I recall, a good striker. But again, like we said, EK, they're a grappling camp. They like to take it to the mat. Good strikers as well, though, so we'll see if this gets contested on the feet. But Jessica Andrade, no slouch on the ground, especially with the top game and the ground and pound. Great stats up there. Good explosive movements and fast transitions with the get-ups as well. So wrestling get-ups, BJJ get-ups at a high level. So let's see if he looks to work for those to stand up quick or maybe methodically make the way back to full guard here. But what's the game plan for Geese if he's taking on an Andrade here, Rob?
Well, I mean, my experience is Jessica Andrade players, they are like little bulldogs, little tanks out there, and they look to push forward, throw big hooks on the inside. And I think Rose Namajunas needs to use that L1 flick back, use her movement, and stay on the outside if she's going to keep this fight in her favor.
All right, here we are. Second fight of the night at ESFL 4. EK in the red gloves. NWO in the blue gloves. Hogan versus Geese. Let's go. They touch him up nicely. Beautiful inside leg kick coming off the lead leg there. A beautiful left hook following Geese. Look at off-time slip to the right-hand side. Not rocking really fast. As Hogan that movement with a single leg shot from Hogan here. Nice and early stuff. Nicely by Geese, who fires back with that straight left hook. Misses there and eats a left hook of his own. On the way backing out here. Leg kicks coming out. Both fighters mixing up beautifully here, Rob.
Yeah, they look like they're just about to kiss in there. They're in the phone booth fighting. And now they look like to get a little bit of range. Nice leg kicks, though, by Mr. Geese here.
Yeah, beautiful job. I mean, both fighters firing a lot of variety. I mean, Geese, they have time. You know, this is a 3-round fight. They're going to pace themselves. They're going to work it out. Beautiful job. Ooh. Slipping outside of the clinch attempt is Hogan making away with that clinch attempt here. But stepping back, lands a left and a right hook. Beautiful step out. And again, jab, gauge the range. Roundhouse to the body. EK really looking to pick apart here. Sorry, Geese looking to pick apart here with body kicks and leg kicks from the outside, which is what you need to do against Andrade. You don't want to be in there. A beautiful slip off to the right-hand side. The right hand comes back over the top. A couple of hooks following up there, Rob. Just falling short. How do you like Geese's game plan?
Geese is fighting great, denying clinches, staying, you know, at that distance where Hogan can't grab her and throwing beautiful leg kicks. Look at the redness on that thigh right there. It looks like she got battered.
Yeah, throwing inside and outside leg kicks. Beautiful job just ducking down there and firing those 2 hooks left, right all night from Geese here. Hogan just whiffing on that lead uppercut here. And Geese just looking to fire back on hooks. I want to see him go back to mixing up here. 1-2 to the body, just falling straight, but lands that straight punch. And Hogan just trying to work some head movement on the outside, but caught sitting there. Eats the outside leg kick, shoots again. Soft by Geese. Let's see if they will continue the grappling exchange. Of Geese landing shots to the body. Will he just try and keep him here and deny those transitions? Get that grappling stamina down. Goes for the single leg. Little transition there, but blocked by Geese. Staying nice and calm. Landing this ground and pound from the top. It looks like they're going to change back to the over-under position.
Yeah, Geese looks in control of this fight right now. Goes for the takedown, but I think that Hogan needs to relax in there. Goes for the clinch. Good idea. Oh, but gets denied by that single leg get up.
Yeah, Hogan definitely looking for the clinch, looking for the grappling exchange, just trying to take this down, but you can see the stamina already wearing out, and Geese doing a great job just picking it apart from the outside. Like you said, using good head movement. Beautiful job mixing up these combinations as Hogan just falling short here, but Hogan needs to get on the inside and go to the body first. Come leading hook to the body and then follow up from there, but Hogan's got a strategy here, looking to initiate the clinch, stuffing those takedowns, which will hurt Geese's stamina. It's a big outside roundhouse kick, but eats one back with the jab following. The slip off to the right-hand side, left hook comes, then right hand, and the lead uppercut follows, and Hogan just caught eating those shots, not able to return. Hogan's having a little bit of a problem here returning from Geese. Needs to initiate first or avoid the punches and then land counters rather than just try and throw back when Geese has that advantage. And that footwork, beautiful job getting that takedown there, Rob.
Yeah, looks like Hogan is kind of just standing there blocking, not really initiating any sort of offense on the way inside, and she's getting caught, but she's in full guard right now, so let's see what she can do on the ground.
Yeah, beautiful job. Oh my god, what a sweep there. Sorry for cutting you off there, Rob. Beautiful job getting that full mount position there, and then the sweep coming up now. Andrade back on her back here.
Yeah, this fight is getting kind of crazy right now, and Hogan ends the mat on the back, and I think Rose definitely took that first round. Mr. Geese is fighting extraordinarily tactical right now.
Yeah, beautiful job staying on the outside. We see those leg kicks coming into play here as well. Just sitting on the outside, landing big leg kicks, landing inside leg kicks, roundhouses to the body. Gonna go up with planting. Hogan steps in, slipping off to one side, coming up with the left hook, the lead uppercut up the middle, then backing up, then closing the distance. So a lot of different range fighting coming up from Geese. Throwing from the outside, throwing from the inside, changing range, making Hogan come forward, making Hogan retreat and back up. So lots of range fighting, good movement, good prediction on Hogan's techniques, and denying a lot of those clinch attempts. But Hogan did get the takedown. And here we go into round 2. Geese in the red gloves, Hogan in the blue gloves. Let's do it, Rob.
Yeah, I think Geese should just back off and keep smacking that leg right there. It's red, and when you got your leg hurt, you're always thinking about it. There she goes again. Great body kick, though, by Hogan there.
Yeah, beautiful job, that lead roundhouse. And I really like Geese following up those straight punches after those kicks. Look at that little slip under there. Lands a lead roundhouse to the body, but in tight, and Andrade beginning to work them hooks to the body. Beautiful job, Geese slipping off the right-hand side. Again, slips. Hogan just throwing that right hand twice in a row here with the uppercut and straighten both times. Geese slipping off to that right-hand side. Hogan needs to start leading with the left. There we go. Leading with the left. Read that slip because it's always coming out from the same side here from Geese. Geese looking to back up. Use that L movement like you talked about. Landing them leg kicks. Again with a leg kick. Hogan needs to switch up. Oh, grabs a single collar clinch, and the single leg attempt is stuffed there, Rob.
Yeah, I'd like to see Hogan use a little bit more head movement. She's very stationary on the center line, and she's just getting clipped by those 1-2s, body kicks, leg kicks. She's getting rocked in there, Bailey, and I don't think this is going to last much longer.
Beautiful job. Left hook. That's all. That's it. It was
so
no more.
Gross. So gross. Mr. Geese, let's go. Big knockout by Mr. Geese.
Beautiful job. Uppercut splitting the guard. And left hook coming around the side. And that was 2 left hooks in a row, 2 drops in a row there for Geese. Going 1-0 here. Stepping up from Hogan, who I believe now falls to, I think it's 1-1. We'll have to check the record on that one. Thank you, though, Hogan. Always appreciate people and fighters stepping in short notice. Remember, guys, if you want to sign up for ESFL, you can do so. You know where to go. The fight card community pages, the clubs on Xbox, and the community page on PS4. If you want to sign up, we're taking on more fighters. Okay, we've got our ESFL 5 tournament coming next week. Great fight there, and we're moving through this already. Third fight of the night coming up. Good performance, wouldn't you say, Rob?
I would say. I mean, it's tough on a short training camp. You know, Hogan came in probably on 1 day's notice, didn't have the stamina to compete with Mr. Geese. So great fight by Mr. Geese, though. Impressive knockout. Great stuff.
An impressive knockout is what I would say. And like we said here, guys, we've got a lot of new people trying to make their name. Geese going 1-0 there. So, you know, 2 wins, future tournaments, things like that. I mean, that'll put Geese up the rankings there. But it looks like we are ready to move straight into our next matchup, which is what we love to see. We've got Koti Danka, I believe that's how you pronounce it, versus T-Dot Overkill coming out. 2 new fires, both looking to make a name for themselves here. Let's take a quick look. The fighters are ready. It looks going to be a middleweight fight. Oh no, they're changing it up here. Rob, what do you think of these picks?
Right now they're just selecting who they're gonna pick. It's like bantamweight. Oh wow, Chris Cyborg. She is a tank. She can take a lot of damage. Her health stats are incredible. She has a little bit of an issue with the stamina. Her grappling's pretty good, but striking, she's a powerful woman. And we got, who is T-Dot gonna pick? Oh, Valentina Shevchenko, good jiu-jitsu and a great striking game. Very crisp, good check left hook.
Check right hook. Unless
check right hook.
It's all right, southpaw. But no, a good call on that. Yeah, that's definitely gonna maybe come in handy. I mean, if he decides to throw that to offset the onset pressure of Danka, but we'll see how this fight plays out. Again, guys, new fighters here at Esfl. They might be known on the scene. I mean, everyone that comes into Esfl, we vet these fighters. You know, we check their records. They are cream of the crop. They are going to be high up on the rank leaderboards. But let's see what they can do. It's about putting on the performance on the night at the big show. Let's see. It's a significant size advantage here. Going to be for Danka on this Chris Cyborg pickup. But we'll see what plays out. Let's see if he comes forward aggressive. Let's see if he uses that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Shevchenko, like you said, Rob, no slouch off the back either, though.
Right. I mean, Cody is Cyborg, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she has only about an inch of reach on her. I think she has the power. I think Cody is going to be favored in this fight, but if T-Dot uses technical striking and hits her with that leg kick or something good, something special, then it's going to be a good night.
Yeah, Shevchenko has a great stamina stat, and you know what? Like we could see T-Dot take advantage of that. But let's see how this fight plays out. Third fight of the night. Here we go. ESFL 4. No touch of gloves. We got Cody in the red corner, and there we go. Overkill in the blue.
Maybe a lag, maybe too laggy or something.
It's okay on our end here, but it looks like they have just quit. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Let me just talk to the man behind the scenes here. I think we're going to get a refresh on this fight really quickly. And these fighters are going to get straight back at it. Let's just bounce back to the commentary booth here. I was excited for that. Well, you know, we'll probably get the same picks coming out here, guys. We'll just keep an eye on the streams to keep going here. But from what I saw, the initial exchange was very, very good. It looks like these guys are ready to jump straight back in. What we will do in a minute, guys, after this next fight, we'll take a quick look at the rankings as well, so we can show you guys where these fighters match up, who's going to be in the tournament, who's number 1, who's number 5. You know, we'll work our way through the rankings. But looks like they're ready to go. Let's just switch on back here. They are in the same corners, which makes it easier for me. Danka picking that Chris Cyborg pick, an overkill. Look at this professionalism from these two competitors here. Stream is straight back up, doing a quick refresh. Looks like they're ready to go here. Oh, they had it on 5 rounds as well. Yep. Let's make sure they don't. We don't want a 5-round fight. 3-round fights until we're at the main event here, aren't we, Rob?
Right. Yeah. Definitely don't want to accidentally put in the wrong settings. And I mean, a 3-round fight is totally different from a 5-round fight as far as the stamina aspect and just your overall game plan going to a fight. So it definitely changes the dynamics.
I am excited to see some more fights this evening.
Oh yeah, I'm juiced.
It's always good when we get these new fighters come on through as well, because, you know, this time next week we could be raving about them. Someone gets a spinning head kick knockout. We've seen it happen, Rob, and their name blows up. So let's see what these two can bring with Cody and T-Dot. I mean, let's get some performances going, you know. Let's see you guys make a name for yourselves. I mean, like we said, top of the crop, high-level competitors here. Both have a win over each other in previous fights. Rob, I'm excited.
Well, that win that T-Dot just got was because they quit the match. It was actually 1-0 before that.
Oh, no. Lies.
Yeah.
Let's see if they'll probably skip through the Bruce Buffer introduction here, I would imagine. But if not, we can let Bruce Buffer play it out here. But let's see if Overkill does keep that southpaw stance. I mean, like we said, Overkill will have a slight footwork advantage here. Going to be slightly shorter by about 3 inches, I believe, but that doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. Like you said, the reach advantages isn't very different. And if I was Overkill, I'd be looking to get underneath that lead hand, that lead hook, and work the body. So if Overkill decides to level change, throw the 1-2s to the body, lead with like a lead hook to the body, or duck under with the jab, I mean, that could play in the favor with the height difference here. But here we are. Let's get it going for the second time. Overkill versus Danka, third fight of the night. The touching gloves here, Rob.
So I have a quick question. Who do you think is cuter out of these two women in this bantamweight division?
I think I would definitely just incline to more say I care about who kicks more freaking ass, you know?
Fair enough, Balian. All right, here we go.
They're both rocking the dreadlocks, though, which is good. Or the cornrow,
Yeah,
sorry.
they are.
Oh, beautiful job landing that lead roundhouse there. And then that roundhouse coming at the top for Danko, who's looking to not have that forward pressure coming out. Overkill, sorry. Missing there on that clinch attempt. But Danko looking to, on the back foot here. Back pedal, jab, snap the jab, and land some body kicks.
Yeah, nice straights coming out from Cody and denying that clinch. Looks like they're fighting this fight from the outside. Good left and rights, though. They're definitely throwing hard right now.
Yeah, beautiful job landing that straight and then that hook straight, and the jab and the hook straight from the rear hand there. But Danko is charging these combos. He's preloading them. That 1-2 came out so crisp and fast because he's put that combo in. He's not waiting for the animation to finish. He wants to throw it clean, crisp, be on the back foot, only throwing 2 shots at a time, so he's nowhere near for that counter attempt coming out from Overkill, who isn't fighting in that southpaw stance. If you ask me, maybe we can see a little change up later. I'd like to see him get on the inside of that jab by in the southpaw stance and jabbing into the body, or leading with the lead hook to the body. Because from here in orthodox, you're open to that lead hook easily, or that jab, nice and easy for him to land here. And the head movement, the change in elevation is not necessarily going to block that. I need to roundhouse kick to the body here, but let's see how the stamina plays out. Superman punch blocked there by Danko, but both fighters doing a lot of blocking and less head movement than I'd expect.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're both throwing straights, but neither one of these fighters are using any up or down head movement to counter with that hook.
Beautiful job landing that roundhouse to the body. Danko again, the 1-2. Beautiful cross that the Cyborg has in the arsenal here. The single leg not fully extended there by Kill. I did try that little clinch attempt earlier. I don't know how viable that would be against Cyborg. Oh, whiffs on the lead roundhouse and almost ate that 1-2, but gets the guard up nicely. Oh, the beautiful 1-2 to the body. Danko doing a great job on the outside here. Making Overkill come to him, checking that leg kick. 1-2, 1-2, body kick coming out. One very, very simple. Only throwing a couple of combinations here. The 1-2, the 1 rear hook, and the 1 body kick. But we're working for Danko here. Overkill having trouble trying to find the range. 1-2 lands of himself there. The straight coming back out there. The 1 hook again now for Danko. Again, slightly predictable. The double uppercut mix. Overkill now planting a little more. Planting the feet a little more. Looking to throw those counters at the shorter range because realizing he can't catch it with a rear Superman punch coming over the top. Backing up here. Lead hook to the body. There it is. Working that body is important. Oh, be careful they're stepping in like that, Rob.
Yeah, I want to see Dank throw a little bit more leg kicks, but gets taken down by Overkill. So let's see the ground game of Overkill here, Balian.
Oh, I think you are just a little bit ahead of us here. So let's try not to spoil things for us. We'll have a quick refresh on the stream, maybe see if you catch up or just call the clock time. But we've just seen Overkill there pass into the full mount position. Danko putting down on the hip there, gets the half guard back and sits back position. But see if Overkill looks to take that mount position. I don't know if he's going to work for a submission. Good submission stats here on Shevchenko. We've got 15 seconds left in this round here. So let's see if we can reset our timers here. Let's get the commentators back on track. But elbows and Hammerfist being blocked here from the postures up top. Overkill gets a straight at the end. But a good round, highly contested. Who would you give that round to, Rob?
I wasn't able to see the end of that round, but Cyborg, Cody looked real good, throwing good straights, hitting him, hitting Overkill a lot, and I'm gonna say that she took the first round.
Yeah, Dank did a good job on the back foot there, which is surprising. You know, you take a Cyborg pick, you think the forward pressure is going to come out, but you know, Cyborg has been fighting like that quite recently, a lot more methodical and well paced, and playing off for Dank here in the first round. Overkill just whiffing short, having trouble closing the distance, and you know, again, it's sort of similar to what we saw in the last fight. Dank fires off the shots, and Overkill tries to counter, but Danko's already gone. He's not there anymore, so he needs to either slip and counter to stop them shots initially landed, or go first. Can't be trying to counter after you've already taken shots here. Just not working out for Overkill. And let's see if there's any adjustments made. Definitely not out of it yet. We're moving to the second round here. Danko in the red gloves, Overkill in the blue. ESFL 4 tonight, guys. This is our third fight of the evening. Great competitor. 2 newcomers here to ESFL, and they're getting on in the second round.
I think my fight is a little bit ahead of yours, Balian. Maybe if you wanted to refresh, I'm about 424 right now. 424.
All right, we'll see if we can get a refresh coming out when there's a little break in the action, because I don't want to take the action away from the viewers here, but we'll have a quick look if there's a little break where it goes to the ground. Oh, overhand right there coming up from Danko. Overkill just keep throwing these lead elbows here, having a tough trouble again trying to move forward into Danko's retreating offense, as I like to call it, Rob.
Right, Bailey, you probably should just take over right now because I don't want to give anything away or spoil anything.
Okay, right. We don't want to have that happen. But all right, let me take a quick second. We'll refresh the streams here just to see if we can catch up to get both commentators on the same page, guys. Give me like 10 seconds here. It's a single caller initiates. You let us know if anything big happens.
So Cody, Overkill's full mounted over Cody right here, and she's looking to get back, but she gets flicked on, and now she's underneath Dank. Cyborg on top is scary.
Yes, and we are synced up now, which is beautiful. Does a beautiful job there, slicing to that half guard, pushes down on the hip, Overkill trying to work back to the full guard, goes for the fake sweep, looks for the back sit transition. Is he going to get it? Yeah, let's see if he sweeps for the full mount here, or goes for separate choke. Danker's on the back here, trying to defend. Does a great job denying that first transition, and gets the full mount transition here. On top, beautiful job, Danker slipping straight back to that half guard position, and let's see if it slows down here. Both fighters are going to be patient, fakes the mount transition, goes straight back for it, and gets the full mount again here, Rob.
Yeah, Overkill's controlling Cyborg right now, doing a great job faking transition, but gets flicked on, and this is just back and forth, Bailey, and this is insane.
Yeah, high-level grappling coming out here, and you got to imagine, guys, I know you guys back at home, some of you think, you know, this is easy, you do this stuff all the time. These are high-level competitors, okay, and even to just risk some of the things these guys are doing, it's pretty insane at this level. You know, it's all about who makes a mistake sometimes. So beautiful job, transition on the ground, and we keep seeing Overkill trying to lead with that elbow. I don't know if he's pressing the wrong button or trying to get lucky with it, but unable to connect with it at all. And throwing about 5 or 6 of them at this point, but there's Danker throwing in again that jab overhand. I like what Danker's done here, switch up to southpaw, not only to confuse, but when you're on this side of the camera, in my opinion, you have a bit of an advantage in the open side. A beautiful job, landing 3 or 4 straight through the guard there, Rob.
Right, Overkill seems to be finding her distance here and taking advantage of getting comfortable in the octagon right now, Balian.
Yeah, well, that switch up to southpaw may have played into Overkill's advantage. Beautiful job with the Superman punch. Just whiffs on the lead roundhouse here, but coming in with the double jab. Danker's still trying to move back, but Overkill finding the range. Oh, beautiful job. Catching the jab there, blocking that Superman punch coming in, almost tagging him with the overhand, but Danker looking to resettle in here. Fakes the hook, looks to pace. Oh, eats a jab as he tries to shoot him from single leg. 10 seconds left on this round here, which has been relatively close. Whiffs on the, whiffs on the roundhouse. The spinning back foot misses. Rob, close fight here as we move into the 3rd round.
Yeah, it seems like Overkill's reinvigorating that 2nd round and found his timing, found his range, and I think it's a 1-1, so it's all going to come down to this 3rd and final round. Let's get hyped!
Both fighters, like we say, this is their first appearance here at ESFL. You know, they're both 0-0. Coming away with a win is pretty big. I mean, you move up the rankings. If you get 1-0, you know, we haven't had a lot of fights. There's only ESFL 4. You can make your way up. Get 1 win, get 2 wins, get 3 wins. No, you can make your way up here. So both fighters looking to put it on the line here. Let's see some finishes. Let's see someone step up. Some risk taken. We saw some roundhouses coming out here, falling a little short. But let's see what happens here. We've got Danker on Chris Cyborg in the red gloves. Overkill in the blue gloves on Shevchenko. 3rd and final round, Rob. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. You got to think, I mean, on the ESFL, I know I would feel a little nerves in that 1st round. So they're both settled in here. Let's see who can lock it down in this 3rd round.
We're seeing a lot of, oh, the lead elbow comes out again. Beautiful job catching with the roundhouse on the way up, and that might be all she wrote. Oh no, she's still going. Overkill somehow recovers. Oh, tries to deny the transition here. Will Danker go for the finish? But a beautiful job there through that lead elbow like we talk about. Got caught, dropped, and beautiful timing on that head kick by Danker. Oh, yeah. As Overkill tried to stood up there, denies the transition, and takes it back to the feet here, Rob.
Oh, taunting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's see if Danker can get back some of that. But that, oh, beautiful job with the roundhouse again. The southpaw stance breaking the block. The block's going to go. Block breaking 101 by Danker. Beautiful job, man. We talked about risk. We saw the head kicks coming out, and he landed them over and over again. 3 big head kicks landed. The first one dropped, unable to finish. The second one coming in. Can we get a boom replay on that? Maybe we can get a boom replay on that just to see what happened. Beautiful job, the overhand off the left, and a good example of block break in there, Rob.
Oh, yeah. What was that, a 1-2-1 overhand, or was that a jab, jab, jab?
I think it was a 1-2-1, but yeah, that's the premise was there. It looks like it was maybe it was a double jab just based on that transition. But yeah, again, wore the block down. Here it comes with the boom replay. Let's get a quick look at the action here. Oh, we're just seeing the celebration. It's okay. We can get the boom replay next time. It's there for us to look at. Beautiful celebration though, but Danker, or Cody, or whatever you would like to be called, let us know if we're calling it wrong. Great performance. That's 1-0. Good job. Let's see the overhand again. Boom from the southpaw stance on the chin of Overkill. And Overkill, unlucky there. Not able to get a victory in your first ESFL performance. But you know, they fought hard. They fought hard, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, they did fight. They did fight hard, and you know, both rounds went both ways. And Dank came through and used the power of Cyborg and just broke that block and came through with that overhand, beautiful knockout. So many knockouts tonight, Balian. It's just I'm getting hyped as this fight card goes on. My heart's beating, my hands are shaking, and I'm ready for this next fight card between Swole and Old Agony.
Swole and Old Agony, two new fighters to ESFL. Again, like we said, guys, it's good to see these new guys come through. We have spots. People have been in the community. People like you guys in chat have been saying, get me in this. I want in this. I can beat these chumps. Well, you got a chance to prove it tonight. Some of these guys. We take a look here at the next matchup. Swole versus Old Agony. Again, two new fighters. Swole, what a great name. Old Agony, even better name, in my opinion. The battle of the names tonight, Rob. Middleweight, what do you see in these two picks?
Looks like Swole's going. Oh, no, he's switching. Let's see. I wonder if Swole is actually Swole in real life. We got.
It might be an ironic nickname, like Tiny.
Yeah, he might be skinny. Jacare Souza. Wow, Souza. Sorry, looks like he's might be going in for that submission, but don't sleep on Jacare's striking because he's got some power.
Power and a heavy head as well. A big chin. Oh, Agony with the Uriah Hall pick. Now, we have seen some great Uriah Hall picks. Rampage, who was commentating last week, shout out to Rampage 760. He fought ESFL 2 with a Uriah Hall pick, the only Uriah Hall pick we've had so far at ESFL, and he threw some amazing combinations, super fast hand speed, and he got that turning side kick knockout. Beautiful job. So let's see how this one plays out against Jacare. What would your tactic be as Uriah Hall in this situation, Rob?
Oh, I would just try to stay back and set up something pretty for all the ladies and gentlemen out there at ESFL and just try to get a spectacular knockout. Because if he gets taken down, I don't think Uriah Hall has good ground stats, but he has a 7-inch reach advantage. So work from the outside and KO Jacare.
Definitely there's going to be a hand speed advantage here for Old Agony, as well as a footwork advantage. I mean, the speed advantage going to Old Agony here, but Swole, you know, the power is just there as well. Can catch Old Agony on the way in or on the way out if he's not careful. And, you know, if I was Agony, I'd be working the body, trying to get the stamina down before trying to rush for that knockout. But Swole, I mean, Swole might not be coming to strike. Swole might be coming to grapple. He might say, nope, not having any of that. I'm going to grab that single leg, going to take you straight down. I'm going to dump you, and I'm going to get that submission. So, again, two new fighters. Let's see what they're bringing here. ESFL 4. Was this the fourth fight of the evening? We got a couple of more. Well, we got about 8 more fights coming up tonight. So the main event this evening, obviously, guys, if you weren't here at the start, we got DMart taping on TV Vax for a spot in that 8-man tournament, winner takes all tournament at ESFL 5. A winner will be crowned. A champion will be crowned at ESFL 7. DMart vs TV Vax in the main event. But right now, the red gloves Swole on Jacare, Old Agony in the blue gloves on Uriah Hall, and let's get this thing going, Rob.
Here we go. Both of these guys are 0-0, so first fight. So we're probably going to see a little jitters in the first round, but I expect something great.
I expect something great too. Beautiful job. Agony trying to lead with that leg kick, and that's not something I'd ever advise, especially when Swole came with that beautiful 1-2. Nice and fast off the straight. Oh, beautiful job slipping off the right hand side. Catch him with the right hook. Unable to land with the left, but Agony does a good job backing up. Get their footwork set. Well, be careful ducking that close with your head is that low. Agony in the 2 hooks here. Swole maintaining pace, pressure, distance. Oh, beautiful job in the lead roundhouse, throwing off the timing here. Agony needs to do something quick because he's eating shots and needs to get out of there. Oh my goodness here, Rob.
Yeah, Swole is right now saying, who is your daddy right now, Agony? I'm standing here with a fighter that has good ground stats and KOing you time and time again, while knocking you down. So, wow, he's proving a point right now.
Oh, it's over! It's over! Oh my god, boom, replay that. Please, can we get a boom on that? Oh my goodness. Throws the lead roundhouse, blocked by Agony. Agony goes to throw his own roundhouse to the head, whiffs, and a 1-2, and that's all he wrote. Can we get some alligator? Some Jacare? Beautiful job. Here we go. Let's watch this again. Old Agony throwing the hook. The 2 comes out. We see Swole back off here in a second and throw his own roundhouse. Here comes the left roundhouse by Swole, which is blocked by Agony, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There's a double jab coming in. It should happen. Right now, there's the roundhouse blocked by Agony. Agony returns return with his own. Beautiful slip under. Wasn't even a case of the distance. He ducked under that roundhouse. 1-2 to finish. Beautiful composure. Swole getting it done in the first round, Rob. Great performance. That's how you make a statement in your first fight at ESFL 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that and probably watch it back and talk about that on my stream, because Swole came out, looked composed, and knocked him dead. That was insane.
Swole.
I can hear his mic right now.
Yeah, it's all good. Swole definitely, definitely showing some skills, but Agony, like you said, there may be some jitters, and we can't assess a performance until he takes on someone up the card here. So let's have a quick look. Let me see if I can grab these rankings for you guys, because I would love to just give you a quick look at the rankings. And before we jump into this next fight, just so you guys can have a quick look here, let's have a quick look. Bounce on over here. Here we go. So at top, we have Kinetic NRG, current #1 position. Then we have Paroxys, Bravo, Malias, Lemuscant, Sandman, all 2-0, all going to be in that 8-man tournament here. We're going to have one more person come in through tonight. From the main event, it's either going to be D-Mart or TB Vax if either of them win. And also in the co-main event, D Kislar versus Prodigies. If one of those fighters wins, if Kislar can get the win over Prodigies tonight, then he will be 2-0 and he will be going to that main that tournament. Prodigies just trying to get that win back here. But yeah, we'll see some more crown here. But there you go. There are the current rankings on the sound. Top 10. Juggalo's up there. Kislar in there, who's fighting it later on tonight as well. Vax, as I said, fighting later on tonight. Lessons, Nugsy, Ricky Biamonte's up there as well. But there we go. The current rankings as they stand, guys, for you to take a look at. And they do get updated every week, so don't be afraid to check them out. But it looks like we're going to move on to our next event, our next fight this evening. Let's have a quick look who we got coming up. Rob, any performances that stood out to you tonight so far?
I mean, all I'm thinking about right now is Swole KOing Old Agony. I feel bad for Old Agony right now because that was just a destruction. But yeah, I mean, how many knockouts have we had tonight, Balian?
All knockouts. 3? We don't do decisions.
All knockouts?
We've had one decision. We've had 2 decisions at ESFL over the years, over the weeks, not the years. But yeah, we don't do decisions, but we are ready. Next fight of the evening, 3-0 God. Getting ready to take on Mr. E Chicken, and here we go. We are ready. Moving in here. It looks like it's going to be a lightweight fight. Let's see if we see a Conor McGregor pick almost coming out there. We have yet to see a Conor McGregor, believe it or not, at ESFL. Tony Ferguson, how do you like Ferguson, Rob?
I mean, I hate Ferguson because he's good at everything. And when I play against him, I don't know where to take him because he literally has all the good stats. And the reason that we're not seeing a Conor McGregor pick is because of Tony Ferguson's ground stats. If you get taken down and you're Conor McGregor, you are in for the time of your life, and it's not going to be good.
Sounds quite nice, the time of your life.
I know, I contradicted myself there, but you know what I mean, Balian.
Diaz versus Ferguson. I mean, this is a great matchup here. Let's see if they go with this pick. Looks like we're ready to move into the fight here. Taking the champion shorts, A3, oh God. Very wise and bold. Just to let you guys know, these two, again, this is, the 5th fight of the evening, and these two are the last 2, I believe, who haven't fought yet in the SFL. But let's see what we can do. We got some great people making a name for themselves already this evening. Have a quick look at that fight card here. Wait, who won the first one? Was it Golden Boy? Golden Boy Gage? No, Rain. Rain getting the win over Golden Boy Gage. Getting his first win here at ESFL. Yeah, and we're moving on throughout the night here, but here we go. Looks like the fighters are just waiting on something here. We need both fighters to ready up. But like I said, D-Mart versus TB Vax main event. We got Kislar fighting. We got Onza fighting. Elitist is back fighting. Sean's back. Romero 420 is fighting as well tonight. Great fighter. I think we're just about ready to move into this fight here.
Yeah, Romero's 1-2, and he's looking to get 2-2. I don't know. Can he move into the tournament if he's 2-2?
He can't move into the tournament, but you know what he can do? He can put on a damn good performance this evening and thrill us all with his fantastic fighting ability and just overall entertainment value. But brand new back versus Lexar. Great matchup here. Coming up later. Lexar winning last week against Rain after losing the week before and picking up that no contest. And, you know, he's taking on brand new Mac, who did also win last week to suspense after dropping his first fight at ESFL. So those two looking to move to 2-1, getting a second win here. Onza versus Yeshwan Hammer. Onza losing last week to Lessons to get taught a bit of a lesson, but you know, he is back. He is back. And Yeshwan Hammer lost in the main event last week. Lemus Khan, who moved to 2-0 and will be in that tournament. Let's just see what's going on here. I think these fighters are waiting. Let me just confer with our man behind the scenes, just to double check if anything's going on here.
Sounds good. I wonder if Nate Diaz has the fastest 1-2 in his game, because I always have trouble slipping that 1-2 of Nate Diaz. It comes out quick and it comes out fast. I hope 3-0 God taunts in this fight because he is Nate Diaz. It'd be fun to see him pointing, maybe throw a few slaps on the EK Mr. Chicken, get the crowd a little bit hyped.
Well, we'll see. But definitely Diaz, that 1-2, you make a good point on the snap jab and the cross that comes out afterwards. I heard they were going to patch it. Not seeing any patches yet, but no, looks like Chicken is not going with that Ferguson pick. The Conor McGregor pick. I think we're in for a fight here, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Were you about to do a Conor McGregor impression? Would you like to enlighten us all with it? I don't want to stop you.
Well, I don't want to embarrass myself, so I'm gonna have to decline.
Oh, okay.
I'm Conor McGregor.
That's not too bad. I won't do mine because I'm from the UK, so I have an unfair advantage. You know, so, although, you know, I don't want to get into that. Right, anyway. Go on.
I want to hear your. All right, go ahead, Bailey. Let's get this fight started.
Okay, let's just go. Fifth fight of the night. Here we go. Oh, let me get the name tags up for you. Here we go. 3-0 God versus Mr. EK Chicken in the blue gloves here on Conor McGregor. 3-0 God picking up the Nate Diaz pick, staying in that southpaw stance, and there's the 1-2 coming out here. Just falling a bit short. Chicken doing a good job staying on the outside. Great footwork stat on Conor McGregor. Will be taking advantage of that and already working the outside of that lead leg. Beautiful job slipping the inside of that lead hand. Now, if he stays orthodox, he knows he's only got one way to slip because Diaz players, as most do, likes to lead with that jab, and he's led twice with it, and he slipped both sides at the same time. And 3-0 good looking to lead with it again. Now, Rob, I don't want to see him keep leading with that jab. Beautiful stepping in hook kick there, lands perfectly.
Yeah, Conor McGregor, Mr. Chicken, looks like he's putting the pressure on 3-0 God right now, getting in his face and just throwing power shots. It's tough in there with the pocket.
Have a slight stutter here, but we've caught up now. Yeah, 3-0 God always leading with that jab. Always leading with that jab. And Mr. Chicken already made the read. A beautiful job. 1-2 gets blocked, but comes back with the lead uppercut. Lands a kick to the body. Tries to get the single leg just out of range here. But EK Chicken wisely backing up here, trying to reset. But Chicken's doing a good job of slipping to the right-hand side. But now 3-0 God's changed stance. Now his jab's coming off the other hand. If Chicken still slips to that side, he's going to eat that lead hand. And he almost went straight into it here. The lead roundhouse to the legs is now coming to the inside. It's going to be a bit of a slow and a bit of a harder to connect with animation here. So Chicken's got to watch out for that. If he doesn't make the read, there, the position's changed back here for 3-0 God. Back to the southpaw stance. And again, he's leading with that right hand. That lead right hand with that jab. I need to see Chicken slip to the outside, to the right-hand side like he was doing at the start of this round when he slipped both those jabs and countered. But, you know, we'll see, man. Oh, fails on the hook kick there again, Rob.
Yeah, I want to see some leg kicks from 3-0 God. He seems to be just throwing those jabs, throwing hooks every time Mr. Chicken gets close. And that leg right there looks pretty ripe on Conor McGregor.
Oh, definitely. Leg kicks, big factor for both fighters. But again, this is both fighters' first time here, Esfl. You know, they may have fought each other previously, but now they're live. The adrenaline's pumping. You know, you want to get that win. Yeah. It's your first fight. Beautiful job landing the lead hook and the rear hook. And both fighters really looking to pick apart with jabs, but the lead roundhouse here landed beautifully on 3-0 God, who tries to back up here, slips off to the left-hand side, carefully in that lead hook there for Chicken, who ducks in. I love that he's ducking in and throwing that rear hand. Most people expect that lead hand when he's ducking in. He's landed a straight early one. He did a great job landing the right hand there again. Ducking in on the way out. 3-0 God eats the jab, but we saw both fighters feeling each other out with a jab here, but good fight so far, Rob.
Yeah, 3-0 God's getting a little risky there. He needs to get his head clear. He's taking big shots, and he's still standing there throwing bombs. So I want to see him reset here and get his mind right.
Good job landing those double uppercuts, and we saw that leg kick coming out that you called for again. There's this jab, slipping off to the right-hand side. That's what we want to see from Chicken. If he slips that side, I haven't seen 3-0 God start a combination without that lead hand yet, apart from those leg kicks. Ooh, he tries to throw his own there. And, you know, if Chicken keeps making them reads, he's going to dodge it all night. But 3-0 God did land a nice overhand recently. Oh, there's the duck coming off the lead hand here, Conor McGregor. And, you know, he has the range. He's plying nicely, but he's throwing a lot of his punches in. Oh, beautiful job. Ducking under that lead hand. Oh, again, the roundhouse to the body. Oh, 2 hooks coming out. Chicken staying stationary here and eating some shots. Lead roundhouse to the body's coming out. Got 5 seconds left in this round here, Rob. Who would you give it to?
I don't know. I mean, you have 3-0 God finishing the round strong, finding his range, seems to be finding his rhythm. And you saw Conor McGregor go for a takedown. Oh, we are a wrestler now.
Just out of range of that takedown, obviously. Let's have a look at that.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Highlights of this round. There's the leg kicks that you call for, which both fighters could use to take advantage of here. But that 1-2 of 3-0 God not really being very effective. Chicken making those reads, checks them kicks here. That's all we're going to get highlights of. There's the jab just popping wide. But we are seeing 3-0 God throwing a lot of strikes moving. Haven't seen him plant and throw a lot. But, you know, Chicken's putting on that forward pressure. Maybe he wants to just try and catch him on the off step instead of backing up and getting that timing. Just plant and then try and throw the 1-2. But we'll see how this round plays out. Coming into the second round here. 3-0 God taking on Mr. Chicken. Here we go.
Yeah, and it seems like when you plant, your strikes are faster and a little bit more power, have a little bit more pop on them. I don't know. What do you think about that, Bailey?
Well, they do, because in real life, obviously, that's the same case. You know, you can throw with a lot more power when you plant your feet, full rotation off those hips, and you could throw a lot more power. So it's a nice touch the developers add in, but you are right. If he does plant, those strikes will be coming off faster, including that 1-2. But Chicken's got this guard up, and he is slipping it because 3-0 God's not mixing up to the body. He's always leading with that jab. He did switch his stance here, which means Chicken needs to make the read and slip his head off the other side accordingly. But let's see how this plays out. Jab just falls short, but sets it up with a body kick here. The hook's coming out. Both fighters getting in the phone booth here, trading up tight, Rob.
Yeah, 3-0 God looks to be standing there. He's like, "What's up, Conor? What's up?"
See some taunts coming out, I'm sure. Both of these fighters have unique taunts, all right? They didn't put them in the game for nothing. We want to see some of that coming out.
Yeah, I need to see some taunts here. I want to see Nate Diaz talk a little crap to Conor McGregor. Maybe call him like a leprechaun. Go eat a bowl of Lucky Charms, Conor.
Oh my goodness. 3-0 got here. He's staying on the outside, but he's falling short with a lot of these strikes here. Chicken's doing a great job of range management. Let's not understate how good he is here, taking advantage of Conor McGregor's footwork. And, you know, he hasn't taken a lot of shots. He has his guard up when he needs it. He's out of range when he doesn't. 3-0 got planting there, slipping off to the right-hand side, trying to get on the outside of that jab. But there's that stepping in, side kick. Oh, good job just ducking under the right hand there by 3-0 God, who's staying out of the way. But the rocks that we're seeing Chicken getting off is from the outside with these kicks, these lead hook kicks and these lead side kicks that he's landed. And I need to see 3-0 God start to pick up the intensity here. We're halfway through this round. We're halfway through this fight now. He's got a round and a half. The stamina is beginning to sway a little bit, but 3-0 God has a lot of stamina left. He's playing Diaz. He's a great endurance stat. He's got a good body stature stat. Let's get on the inside a little bit, 3-0 God. Let's work the inside. Let's maybe go forward and just try a little bit. I mean, 3-0 God has his own game plan. I'm sure he knows how to fight. But right now he's on the back foot and Chicken is just walking him down here, Rob.
Yeah, Mr. Chicken's throwing some nice strikes, but 3-0 God, beautiful slips to, you know, survive that round, Balian.
Yeah, it could have been over there. It could have been over 3-0 God. Now he's trying to make adjustments. It seems that the orthodox stance has been working a little bit for him, but Chicken is just outside the range of all of these, and he's returning fire beautifully. What we saw earlier on in these fights is, oh, beautiful job. Rocking with the lead left hand here. The lead roundhouse to the body. 3-0 God doesn't chase him up, and he lets him reset, but there's the point. There's the taunt, Rob.
There it is. 3-0 God throwing out the point, and hopefully, I mean, that does ruffle some people's feathers. I know when I get taunted, I don't want to admit it, but I get a set when people start taunting me, and it changes my game plan.
Oh, he lands the overhand right as well. I mean, 3-0 God, if he can draw Chicken, who's now stepping in, throwing a few more hooks, if he can draw him out, I mean, completely, 100%, it is part of the game. Getting then taunts out, changing. 3-0 God steps in with that side kick, which he is landing beautifully here, but I'm really impressed with Chicken's patience, distance management and shot selection here, because a lot of problems we saw people having earlier on tonight was their opponent would come forward. Oh, the right hand lands, double jab block there with the other hand. Oh, the right hand just looks on. Conor gets low on the stamina here at the end of the round. Two big roundhouses to the body by 3-0 God, working that stamina down. That could play a factor, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Mr. Chicken come out and hit him hard, and then, you know, 3-0 God came back and dodged it, and Conor was out of stamina, and he came back and punished him with those two big, vicious body kicks at the end of the round. Who took that round, Bailey? And I honestly don't know.
I'd probably give it to Chicken. He did get that rock, but like we said, after that taunt came out, you know, we saw Chicken get a little reckless towards the end of that round. You know, he was out of stamina and he did eat some shots, so we'll see if that continues, to see if it does have a little bit of effect. But Chicken doing a great job. Like we talked about earlier on in the night, a lot of fighters having trouble with the opponent coming forward. The opponent lands two strikes and gets out, and they try and return fire and they're not landing. Tonight we see 3-0 God coming forward, landing two strikes, Chicken defending and then catching him on the way out. So a complete change around what we're seeing earlier on tonight in this fight. But here we go. Third round, the final round. 3-0 God, Mr. Chicken, both 0-0 here at ESFL. ESFL 4. Let's see how it goes.
You know, everybody's cheering on their EK, Mr. Chicken. They're known as, you know, they're known for their grappling, but he's coming out here and he's putting on the pain right now, showing some good hands, good shot selection, like you said, Balian. And let's see what this round has to offer. Big body kick by Nate Diaz.
Beautiful body kick, and now he's doing a good job ducking under there. Two uppercuts landing beautifully. The roundhouse comes back to the body, and now he's working that body. 3-0 God stepping forward here, which is what we want to see. He needs to get on the inside because his Chicken's doing such a good job of range management, distance management, and even though 3-0 God has that range advantage, he's having trouble landing. Lands a big rear uppercut here. Lead roundhouse, leg kick, lands at the overhand, comes over the top, and Chicken is backing up now. He has not thrown any offense here, Rob. He is on the back foot.
Mr. Chicken's putting on the pressure. He knows that 3-0 God's stamina is dwindling, and he can't throw as fast or as hard as he did in the first two rounds. So he needs to get this round. I don't know if he needs to get the knockout, but he's fighting well.
I think he does need to get this knockout. And Chicken there just whiffing on that separate side kick, but lands a ducking right hook off the top, drops him there beautifully. 3-0 God recovering nice and quick, but he eats that right hand again. I've got to be careful. Is this the end of the fight? And it will be. Beautiful job. Two slips off to the right hand side. Made the call on that lead hand. Banging him twice with that rear ducking hook of Conor is so strong, Rob. It's so strong.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Chicken calling him out there. Let's see that again. Let's see that again. Look, duck off, bam. Ooh. One shot. He's not even following up. He knows that's enough. Because that is all it takes is Conor. You cannot underestimate that power. Oh, he caught him stepping out.
Leaned into it.
3-0 God looking to use the L1 step out there and just walk straight into that right hand. Chicken, he waited on that slip as well. It's not a flick. He's waiting. And then he throws the right hand. Beautiful timing. 3-0 God walks straight into it and put up a good fight. But Chicken getting the win here, goes to 1-0. There's the money. Wants that money. Great performance there by Chicken.
Yeah, it looked like he was getting a little risky with those leans. I wish he would have just kind of protected himself a little bit and used that stamina advantage and just went off like Nate Diaz did in their second fight in that third round.
Well, he started to come back in that third round, but yeah, like, you know, we saw some good adjustments from Chicken, and you know, he came away with a win. It was a good fight, a good performance by both fighters in their first thing. I mean, you know, we'll see. I'm sure we'll see 3-0 go back. You know, that will not be the end of him. I'm sure it's always good to have fighters come back. So, but a good fight to take us in to the next half of our card. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me, 7 more fights coming up. We're going to kick it off now with, I believe, Krilla versus Romero 420, a fight that I have been waiting for all night. Romero 420, he comes forward, he doesn't stop, he keeps coming, he gets knocked out, but he keeps coming, and Krilla, great striker as well here. This should be a great matchup. We're just going to have a quick look, guys. I think these fighters are ready to go. Just going to try and find the stream, make sure everything is good and proper, and we are good to go. Looks like we're ready to jump straight into this one. Have you seen Romero fight before, Rob?
No, I haven't seen him fight before, but you told me he does stand up, he comes forward, he makes it exciting. So, I mean, that's going to keep him on these cards. People want to see exciting fights. And he is 1-2, so that experience is going to play a factor. Krill is 0-1, so it's got to be a little mentally taxing to be on a losing skid right here. He needs this win. Krilla has to step up big here.
All right, we see the fight's already been chosen here. Romero will be playing Brian Ortega, and Krilla playing Jose Aldo. What do you think of these picks here?
Oh, I mean, Brian Ortega is a really underrated fighter, and he's beautiful green eyes. It's kind of mesmerizing in there when you're fighting against him, but he's great, and he has those submissions. I think it's a 2-stage, a couple of them. I don't really know which ones, but they're scary. If he gets a hold of you in the clinch, it's going to be a long night for you.
Oh, for sure. You can say that again. And as we said, both fighters here are veterans of the ESFL. We got Krilla, who is ranked 32 in the league currently, and we have Romero, who is ranked, let me check this, 26, which is good. But Romero did drop a loss last week to Nugs, who tweeted me the knockout, which was very impressive. And Krilla did lose to Juggalo, so both fighters have lost their last fights. They're getting back on the winning track here. Here we go, touching gloves. First round, Romero in the red gloves, Krilla in the blue. Let's see how this goes here. Let's see what these fighters do. Let's see. Oh, beautiful job with the 1-2 here. Stepping on the outside. Romero sitting in that southpaw stance. He likes the southpaw fighters. We know this about Romero. Nice body kick lands there for Krilla. No, Jose Aldo. Slight disadvantage in the just beautiful job. The lead teep. Not that we see a lot. We don't see a lot of these unorthodox techniques. Both fighters ducking in, trying to throw that rear uppercut. Krilla just getting his off first, slipping to the outside zone, throwing that left hook and the straight. Oh, good job getting a rock here. Romero working the body now. Krilla's having to back up. Rob, good pressure from the start by Romero.
Yeah, Romero's taking the center of the octagon, backing up Krilla right now, and I mean, outstriking Jose Aldo. Very impressed with Krilla right now. Romero right now.
I know that Ortega has a great chin stat as well, so Romero has no problem sitting in there and banging. But, you know, he has a good reach advantage and a good height advantage. A slight little leg spike here, guys. Hopefully this clears up. There we go, straight back in. But Romero doing a great job on the outside in that southpaw stance, landing the 1-2. The 1-2's been the story this round so far, and then body hooks him. He knows that he can work that stamina down to Jose Aldo. Krilla just trying to throw counters here, looking on the outside, landing some good lead roundhouses to the body earlier on, slipping on the outside here, doing a good job slipping and swaying and actually using the movement. But, you know, he doesn't want to walk into that lead hook that Romero has been throwing, or that 1-2. So Krilla's got to be a little bit careful slipping off to the left-hand side. The flying knee for Romero, just falling a little short, losing some of the block stats there. Krilla, nice job throwing up a little short combination here.
Yeah, I'd like to see Krilla use a little bit more of those knees. Those are punishing, and, you know, Romero's pushing the pace, so those are there. I'm not sure why he's not throwing those knees.
Oh, he did a good job tucking in with that rear uppercut, sorry, and then lands a rear hook as well. Romero now having to re-gauge his timing and his entry here with the 1-2. Looks like he's slowing the pace down here. Maybe he's looking for a clinch attempt, perhaps. Really sort of, it looks like he's trying to get Krilla to throw at him. Oh, good job. Not afraid to stand in there and bang and trade. Both fighters not moving here. Nobody's moving an inch. Block stat is low for Krilla, but Romero's stamina is low. Krilla, will he back off it? All slips on the outside. The jab catches it with the right hook, and Romero goes down here. But will Krilla advance into the guard? Oh, takes a psycho job in here, Rob. Is this dangerous?
It is dangerous. I can't believe he went down there with Ortega.
Oh, straight to the triangle choke. Oh, it's going for the three-way escape here. Oh, gets the first Stage Gage off. He's going for three-way escape. Looks left outside. It looks like he's out. Beautiful job. That's too fast for me to even talk about here. The transitions came out, but Romero, knowing that Ortega has that beautiful butterfly sweep, back to full guard, gets it off again there. Krilla stuck in his guard here. Wouldn't be as quick to transition and see the triangle choke lock up here for the two-stage submission, but great job by Krilla defending it. It's on the same side, but doesn't get that one off. Sets off the timing here. Will he go for double escape? Goes for a two-side sit out. Beautiful job blocking it. Romero, the right-hand side is free, but Krilla knows it. Romero gets the top. Beautiful job.
Why did he go down like that? I don't understand. He had him knocked down. He went down and got submitted. Beautiful performance by Krilla with the submission.
Romero with the submission.
Wait, Romero?
Yes.
Romero was Ortega?
Yes, he was.
Okay, I was a little confused there, ladies and gentlemen.
That is completely okay, but he did get the win there. Romero getting the tap from the triangle choke. Two-stage submission. You do not screw around with Brian Ortega on the mat.
You do not. Those are hard. If you don't have that first good gate, it's pretty much a wrap.
It is pretty much a wrap. That two-stage submission, I mean, you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be in the guard. And the thing is, he had that stack position. He could have stood up, but he chose to go into side control. Oh, there we go. We get the boom replay here. I need to move this up a little bit so you guys can get a little bit of a better look here at this boom replay. Let me put it up here so it's nice and clear for you and just get it in the center there for you. Right, there we go. Look. The beautiful job getting the tap. We don't need to see too much about the analysis of that one, but we did see Romero picking up a win. Moves to 2-2, coming back strong. That's what I like to see, Romero, and showing off his ground game here as well. But like we said, Krilla gets a knockdown, did give him a little bit of a tag, and they stood and they traded, didn't they, Rob, in the center of the octagon before that happened?
Yeah, Krillix had a great knockdown, and then for some reason, he just was inclined to go down with Ortega, and that was pretty much the end from there. I mean, composure by Romero. He does have 4 fights now, and he's 2-2, so he's a seasoned vet in the ESFL.
He is a seasoned vet, indeed. Good way of saying it there. We're just going to have a quick look here, looking for the next matchup. It will be EKB Source versus NWO's Radio Killer. Some more great names. Another NWO EK matchup here. I hope chat's being nice to each other because we had some bad blood spew over in chat last week in the Twitch stream. Some people, some people talking smack to each other. I'm wondering if EK Elitist is stepping in. No, I believe that is the next fight of the night. Might have to just confer here with our man behind the scenes, just to see what's happening here. But again, yeah. Great win by Romero. We can have a quick look at our fight card here. Like we see, coming up next fight, B-Source versus Radio Killer. Then we have Elitist taking on Sean. Again, 2 vets here. Elitist 1-1, Sean 1-1. Battle for the second win there. Then we got Onza taking on Yeshwanhammer. Great striking matchup. I can't wait for that one. Not just good strikers, good technical strikers. Both have very unique styles, so that's going to be good as well. Onza 1-2, Yeshwanhammer 1-1. That's number 23 versus number 18 in the rankings there. We're moving it up. Brand new Mac taking on Lexar. Lexar got the win last week. Brand new Mac also won last week. Let's see. Both fighters 1-1. Who can get a 2? And then we got Killzar, and we got Prodigies, and then we got D-Mart versus Vax. Great fights coming up. Let's see if we can get this next one going. Rob, are you having a good time? Are you having a good time, mate?
I'm having a freaking blast right now. This is insane. I'm kind of upset and a little embarrassed that I got the fighters wrong, but I'm having the time of my life right now. Thanks for having me here, Bailey.
That's all right. No one remembered it until you just said it there, so that's okay. Guys, we might have to take a quick 2-minute intermission here just so we can find out what's happening and see if the next fight's happening, because we can't see right now, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back. ESFL 4. Give us a couple of minutes here, guys. right, guys, we are just getting ready for the next fight. We are almost there. The fighters are just getting in the lobby now, so sit tight. We will be back in just a moment. I hope you're all having a good time tonight. Don't forget to check us out on the social media, the Twitter, we've got Facebook. We're working on our Discord right now as well. We do giveaways in chat as well for fight packs when we have them for Ultimate Team for the UFC free. So every time you hang around here, you're getting some points and you can get some packs and stuff like that. But next week we have ESFL 5 coming up, which is a tournament, but just sit tight for now, guys. Shouldn't be more than a minute or so, and we'll get this next fight coming to you. Guys, we have the next fight lined up here. It will be EKB Source taking on NWO's Radio Killer. Now, we've talked about clan and club matches up tonight. Oh, it's not. We have double mat. This is a replacement. Looks like double mat is a stand-in replacement here for B Source, sorry. So it's a last-minute replacement here. I think maybe, yes, I'm hearing in the background, B Source, a little bit of trouble making weight this week. Okay, no worries. All right, it happens, doesn't it, Rob?
It does. I mean, if you like that Terry Me Sue, then better watch out.
Okay, so Radio Killer, again, representing New World Order. We've had a couple of those clan members on tonight, doing a great job this evening, always putting on good fights. But Double Matt, no idea who you are. Maybe he's a wrestler. Double Matt, can only assume he's a high-ranked player if he got a last-minute invite here. Kane versus DC. Ooh, what do you think about this, Rob?
This is going to be a good fight. Daniel Cormier, players pick him because he's got great wrestling, good top game, and he's really fast when he's up there in the heavyweight division. I struggle when he gets on the inside. They just throw hooks at you, but Kane also has good wrestling, and he's pretty fast, so this is going to be a big match. King Kong versus Godzilla.
I've never heard it described as that, but we can only hope. Oh, we're going to have a silent crowd for this fight this evening. That is okay. Adds attention. Here we go. Touch of gloves. Radio Killer immediately shooting that beautiful high power double leg into side control, and beautiful job here, Matt, just getting the transition off the new transitional position, pushing up, tries to push up on the hip, fakes the transition. Beautiful job getting full guard. Radio Killer not able to transition to side control, go straight into the stack position here, foot on the hip, denied here by Radio Killer. Good job displaying those denies again. Always back to foot on the hip, but good job, but go straight back to the stack guard, not transitioning to the side control. Now that's good because the timing of going back into stack guard is a little bit faster. So if Double Matt had gone for the get up here, he might not have got that. So good professional composed move for Radio Killer, choosing to take position over the quick transition to side control. Rob, Radio Killer on top here.
Yeah, Radio Killer is looking dominant right here in this position. He might finish the fight here, dropping bombs. He's denying every flick, but finally, Double Matt manages to get up to that get up position, but gets denied again.
Yeah, I mean, Double Matt coming in short notice here, trying to show what he's made of, and immediately gets taken down. I don't know if there's anywhere in there in the game plan, but Radio Killer having none of it. Now he goes to transition to side control. Now he looks at that crucifix position and looks like this might come out of the dangerous position. The highest levels we see this crucifix destroy players. Really, really difficult to get out of. Some say broken right now. A little bit of a difficult position, but Double Matt going straight for the over-under or the back position clinch, which would be good. A knee, and we'll go straight for the takedown. Deny on the overhand. A double knee, and then for the suplex high. Oh my goodness, Radio Killer putting on the grappling clinic tonight. Not letting him out of this position, Rob.
Yeah, Radio Killer looks like he's been doing his diligence on that ground game, and finally Double Matt gets to show his striking skills, and he needs to keep this on the feet, in my opinion. Balian.
Yeah, he's just swinging them hooks here, and Radio Killer really just blocked each one of them and shot the takedown again, but Double Matt, good job on the sprawl here. Radio Killer going back to the over-under. Let's see who wins this clinch battle. Radio Killer slightly less than the stamina, wisely breaks away there. Don't want to be in this clinch position with low stamina. You're at a disadvantage already. Beautiful job from the inside and the straight, but got to be careful. Double Matt just throwing these hooks, but that doesn't mean that is not dangerous. He's catching him, getting the offset timing here, and into the single collar, gets that tight clinch position, fakes the trip, and goes straight for it again. Radio Killer just displaying good high-level grappling, takedown feints off the clinch. This is good high level stuff. This top mount transition. Double Matt gives up on the half guard position, doesn't want to get denied, and two big hooks off the left hand for Killer. Rob, this does not look good.
Yeah, Radio Killer dropping huge bombs. Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Radio Killer maintaining this full mount position. Double Matt unable to get out. He needs to roll to his back here. He cannot sit and block. The arm trap not coming out. Killer gets that TKO. That is a precise, clean win for the short notice double match. It is all over. And it's weird when we don't have the fighters put on that crowd audio. It is a little weird, but Radio Killer coming in here professionally. He says, last minute replacement, no problem. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to ground and pound you, and let's see how you are. And double Matt just unable to showcase much tonight. But you know what, Matt? Good fight. Caught him with some of those hooks, and thanks for coming in short notice. We appreciate it, Matt. Can we get some props for double Matt and chat taking that fight in short notice? And NWO, Radio Killer, moving on through here. Gets a win. That's another NWO in the rankings here at ESFL with 1-0. Let's see how he does moving forward. But good fight, and I'm glad we got a fight in there as well. Rob, impressed?
I am very impressed with Radio Killer. You could tell the NWO having that fight camp, having those training partners to go and battle against is very important. And just like Daniel Cormier at AKA with Cain Velasquez, and double match should probably go hit up Chael Sonnen and do a wrestling clinic.
I like that. We are ready to move straight into the next fight of the evening. One that I am excited about. We have the emphatic EK Elitist coming out. Great fighter. He will be taking on Sean. I don't want to understate him. He's a pretty good fighter. I just thought I'd just throw it in there for a bit of dry comedy. Anyway, here we go. Straight into the next one, which I like to see. A mirror match, Dominic Cruz. We have seen mirror matches here at ESFL. Not a Dominic Cruz one, but here we go. Again, EK Elitist comes from that camp of grapplers, but Elitist, a veteran here, 1-on-1 so far, and Sean also 1-on-1. EK Elitist ranked 21 right now in the rankings. Sean ranked 22. So this is the battle of the 20s, as I call it. 21 versus 22, a nice standard matchup. Let's see. A win will move you up those rankings, though. Both 1-on-1 here. Let's see how this fight plays out. Looks like it might be a double Dominic Cruz pick. Who do you like at bantamweight, Rob?
I mean, when I'm playing ranked matchmaking, I'm always Cody Garbrandt, just because he matches my style perfectly. He's got the power in his hands and he's fast. But I hope that this is not a Dominic Cruz mirror match, because I'm gonna get dizzy with all this movement. It is. Oh man.
Sometimes the mirror matches turn out a lot better, you know, than the initial anticipation. I know some people don't like mirror matches. It does, you know, level out the fighters. You know, it's all about the skill. You know, you can't outstat your opponent. It's all about your game plan and how to outwork the other player. But, you know, let's see how it goes here. Both fighters taking their time. Maybe they're listening in. Maybe they've changed their mind. They're thinking, oh, you know what? Maybe not, but no. Oh. Rob.
Yeah, I know. I wonder who he's going to pick. Demetrius Johnson. Here we go. Here we go, Balian.
Just got interesting here. Just got interested indeed. So Sean, again, ranked 22, good fighter, beat a couple of people. Again, both vets, but you know, these guys are just looking to move up the rankings here, guys. This is the 8th fight of the evening, 7th fight of the evening, excuse me, ESFL 4. You know, we're getting up to the big guns now. This should be a good fight. Two guys know how to fight. There should be no jitters here. They both know what they're doing. What are the tactics? Talk to me, Rob. What do you want to see from both fighters?
I guess from Dominic Cruz. I mean, fight like Dominic Cruz, use that great movement. I believe he has a perk to increase his movement even more significantly than some other fighters, and he also has an interesting dodge that I haven't actually tried yet, Balian.
Oh, it's beautiful. You gotta you just hold L1 and just move. It's very nice.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. Like, and it doesn't cost a lot of stamina either, which is a good thing. So if EK comes in swinging and missing, Sean can really take advantage of that, because I find it's nice to mix up that quick movement dodge with also planting and slipping. Not planting, slipping quickly, but planting, slipping and holding off to a direction, and then getting out to the opposite side using L1. So you can plant, slip, counter, get out, plant, get out, plant, counter, slip, get out. So there's a lot of different, as long as you mix up the rhythm, the tempo, you know, head movement can be extremely effective, especially with a fighter like Dominic Cruz. But we'll see. Now we do have the commentators on in this fight, guys, so we're going to have to turn the in-game audio down a little bit. I hope it doesn't distract you too much. We have Sean in the red gloves, ranked number 22. EK Elias in the blue gloves. Slight hits. Let's get it on. Here we go, Rob.
Here we go. And Mighty Mouse, I mean, no one ever fights him in the, or plays him in the flyweight division, so he's pretty much well-balanced all the way around.
I mean, he is indeed. I believe one of the last person to beat Mighty Mouse was Dominic Cruz, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see.
Right.
I want to see how the grappling exchanges plays out. Oh, Dominic. Beautiful job, Sean. They're stepping in with a double head fake, coming in with a lead uppercut, which was nice. Oh, coming over the top of that straight right hand as well. Trying to get that into work here. But we'll really see. When Sean's doing a good job picking the distance, EK Elias trying to slip and counter with those short hooks here. Good movement, though, by Elias. He has a high footwork stack, not to be intimidated here by Sean. He does have the range advantage, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, dang. Big hooks coming in from EK Elias with Mighty Mouse. And Sean's looking to keep that range, but right now they're in the pocket, and nice movement right there. Just slipping, kind of dancing in there. Yeah,
Sean's not really blocking much. I mean, he doesn't have to. And he is trying to sit on the outside and land these 2 shots and make his way in and out and in and out. And we see Elias here trying to chase and get up with those counters. He's not really walking forward, initiating. That's a nice little uppercut here, but Sean's the one getting the pressure, and EK's trying to counter here. But have you seen Sean's stamina already? We're only not even 2 minutes into this round, and that's a little low. If EK Elias can take advantage of that and work some shots to the body, we'll see how that plays into the fight as it goes down. But good job here, Sean, just trying to land some hooks. But both fighters doing a great job evading. Beautiful 1-2 coming in for EK Elias. Jones the jab again, not able to follow up on it. 1-2 to the body comes out for Sean, who's still dipping off his to the left-hand side, trying to land that straight over the top. Ooh, leg kick block there, but both fighters trying to find out what is working right now. Beautiful job, EK, landing those hooks now. We saw them coming out earlier, Rob.
Yeah, EK looks to be in control of this fight, and that stamina on Sean is looking bad, and a big shot by EK here.
Beautiful job stuffing that power double leg. I mean, I don't know if Sean thought about it coming out. It's probably just high-level reactions, which I could never hope to get, but great job stopping that takedown. And EK Elias in a bad position here, and this is where he can kind of turn that stamina advantage around, but not if he gets denied in the transition, tries to get out to the backside position. EK Elias saw it. Beautiful job getting back to the over-under clinch here, but now Sean grabbing those double underhooks, which Dominic Cruz loves to talk about so much, with a great body lock position control here. He's not against the cage, would work better for him. Oh, EK Elias trying to get the throw from the over, is it the suicide throw? What's that called? The double underhooks? I can't remember what it's called, but it's a great throw. But a beautiful read there by Sean, knowing that Johnson has that technique and stopping it. And let's see here if Sean's trying to get, I'm sensing a mighty bar coming out. Beautiful job. There is that throw. A powerful throw as well. EK on top here in side control. Stamina is kind of even here, but trying to take that crucifix position. Doesn't get it. Sean, beautiful job here. Looks like he will get the sit out to half guard, which he does. EK working the body. What do you think so far, Rob?
Earlier in the fight, it looks like they went to prom and they were dancing a little bit there in the clinch, but Elias looks like he's trying to go for that crucifix position. That's a dominant position, and he looks good on the ground here against Dominic.
Both fighters managed to get back to their feet here. Yeah, I have no idea who I'd give this round to, Rob.
Yeah, me either. This is a little bit of chaos. But look at that stamina, Balian.
Yeah, I want to see if that plays into a factor. Sean getting that stuff. I mean, EK did get that rock. We're going to see it here with that lead roundhouse kick. Beautiful job here. I mean, quite a lot of distance to cover, but he gets it in there, and this is where he landed the lead uppercut. And then did he come back over the understrike? He didn't. I don't think that is either of the rock here, but working in for that power double leg takedown, the stuff on that, and then the control from Sean on top, just denying a little bit, change that stamina advantage in the favor a little bit of both fights. So I don't know how much of a factor is going to play in. What do you want to see from fighters here going forward?
I want to see a little bit more movement from Sean and kind of stay on the outside, maybe work that jab, work that head kick, and not get so close to Elias. I think that Mighty Mouse has better grappling than Dominic Cruz. I don't know for sure though, Balian, if that's the case.
At this level, I mean, it's probably going to be pretty even. The actual stats themselves, I mean, I wouldn't know what, but I think the top game of Mighty Mouse may be a little higher, but we'll see how that plays out here. The stamina is a little bit of a difference here. You see EK making the transition to southpaw, trying to get away from that right hand that Sean keeps throwing as he ducks over the top, working that jab on the outside, and there's that head kick coming in here off the left leg there.
Yeah, Sean needs to be careful and be strategic with his stamina and be patient, because if he loses as much as he did in that first round, it's going to be a tough third round if it goes to that, Balian.
Yeah, beautiful job landing that double jab, and he's doing a good job slipping Sean's punches. I mean, he does have the range, but that does mean it takes longer for the animation to reset, because the arm comes out and has to go back and travel further. If EK can get on the inside with the short hands, which he is doing, he is getting the punches off fast. A beautiful job with the jab, lead hook, and then left hook coming up behind it. EK landing them shots to the head, and now he's trying to find his rhythm. He's timing a little bit. He's standing on the outside. He's avoiding the forward offensive Sean. He's looking to slip on the way inside, but he's getting caught. Not too good of a job trying to make his way in here, and EK planting his feet, looking for his openings and landing well here. Look at them dance backwards and forwards here, Rob.
Yeah, EK's looking good right now, keeping that distance, coming in, coming out, and when he comes in, he's doing damage on Sean with those hooks and those uppercuts.
Yeah, beautiful job. And Sean here just whiffing on the leg kick. Oh, the taunt coming out from EK. Just the charging jab, which falls a little short here. We love to see the taunts, don't we, Rob?
We do, and I think that taunt lets me know that Esfl is getting comfortable in there, and I'm going to think he's going to take it this round.
Yeah, we'll see. He did eat a couple of shots there to the head, and his block went down pretty low, but he's controlling the pace and controlling the distance and controlling the stamina battle here as well as EK Elite. He's doing a great job. Slips off to the right-hand side, dodges that uppercut, lands a 1-2. Sean comes in, tries to close distance, maybe looking for the clinch. Easily gets out of the way of those 2 hooks. Can't believe that he gets the stuff on the takedown there.
Yeah, Sean gets a break and is on top. It needs to keep this position because EK is getting comfortable. EK leaves getting comfortable, and oh my God, he flicks it on him. Flick of the wrist. Oh!
Both times trying to sit out to that right-hand side. Goes for the left. EK making the read and getting the flick, as you said there, Rob. Beautiful guesswork, you should say there, reading that he was going to change up the side transition as he got blocked both sides last time and takes a full mount position here. Beautiful job, lands that right hook as we have a slight bit of lag here, guys. We apologize for this. It is on the fighter's end, so we try to bring you this content as cleanly as we can here. Looks like Sean did escape that mount position back to half guard, and now side control here for EK Leaders.
Yeah, scary moment for Sean, I'm sure, having a laggy game underneath in full mount. Hard to arm trap there, but he did a good job of getting it back into half guard.
Yeah, EK really looking to put on the pressure with the transitions here. Not content to sit and deny, really looking to get aggressively into those positions. Goes to look for the Kimura on the far side arm here. 3-way directional escape coming out here for Sean, but it's a slow grind here. He has up and he has down here. So looking to push 3 directions. With he trains up to 2, he's going straight for the 2 here. Trying to push the bottom side out. EK, beautiful job by Sean. Close one.
Such a close submission there. His stamina was so low, Balian. That was intense.
Both fighters know what they're doing, and a good fight so far. I think we've got to give that round again to EK.
Yeah, I would say so. He looks good today. He looks real good tonight, and it looks like he's going to be 2-1. I think that Sean needs to go crazy and just go for that knockout. Either knockout, kill, or be killed, I say.
Kill or be killed. A Diaz Brothers quote, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Mike Perry as well likes to reference that, but I agree with you. Kill or be killed. I mean, Sean, he's a good fighter. He can still win this. He needs to find his openings. He's coming forward a lot, trying to use head movement, and EK is doing a good job of timing him, planting and landing those counters. So yeah, we're gonna have to see Sean change his strategy. Maybe start to lead with the rear hand instead of the lead hand, because EK is doing a good job reading the head movement, slipping to the correct side, or maybe leading with some leg kicks and coming up with straight punches to follow up. But I don't know. Look at the stamina difference, Rob.
Yeah, that stamina difference is pretty substantial. I mean, he's not totally out of gas, but it's close. He's gonna have to pick his shots well, and I would just go in the pocket, slip, and make this fight into a chaotic fight and try to get the KO.
I mean, he is trying to, and he's working his way on the inside there, and you know, he was slipping and then throwing shots, and EK blocked, and he slipped and threw shots and blocked, and he's just trying to use the head movement to work his way in here, but even these shots and these knees here, but yeah, we saw Sean just there, he's using head movement to get in, and then he's throwing, but EK's just blocking and taking his time, and you know, he's not worried about these shots. He knows that he's going to miss, and he has the stamina advantage. He doesn't need to rush anything, and like you said, Sean is definitely going for broke. Like you said, he has to, but this tactic not working too well for him right now, Rob.
It's not, and the Leaves' head looks pretty nice here. He's gonna go home to his wife, and his face still looks beautiful.
He'll be able to stream on Twitch later, I'm sure, as DJ does. Again, Sean's still trying to use that head movement on the inside. Now, that works a lot of bit, especially in the beta, because slight frame advantages on slips and interrupts was slightly different, but now it's not so much. Slipping on the weigh-ins is not always a great idea, especially if Elitist is throwing jabs or straights to the side that Sean slips to. He will catch him, and he is, and occasionally he's slipping after because he knows Sean's going to slip and throw. So he waits for him to slip and throw, and he slips himself, gets around those punches, and you know, he's landing some big shots, and he's taking it back to the ground here in that stacked guard position. Looks like it's the side control. He does, Rob. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Whew, that was close. I mean, if Esfl had maintained that top control, that was a wrap for Sean. So big moment for Sean here. He needs to bite down that mouthpiece and start throwing or find something. Doesn't look good for Sean, though, Balian.
Yeah, landing the 1-2. I mean, Elitist can just survive this out. I think he'll take that decision, but we don't want to see that here. We want to see Elitist put some pressure on, maybe get this finished. We haven't had any decisions yet this card at ESFL 4. Let's try not to get any now. Beautiful job landing that lead hook and changes to orthodox stance here. He has the stamina advantage. Sean, to credit Sean, he is throwing to win. He has to throw like this. There's no point trying to fight smart and outpoint him. He's got to try and catch him with something, throwing the flying knee, doing whatever he can. He knows he's not going to win his decision. He's got 2 minutes left in this round. I don't know, Rob. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Esfl. Oh, another big rock by Esfl. But I think Sean at this point has no chance because he time a perfect strike and he gets knocked down again. It's not looking pretty. Great performance by Leaf.
Elite is just playing with him here and landing those beautiful uppercuts and taking the time. The double leg takedown into side control here, and he may finish this fight on the ground. Sure, not giving up though, still fighting. Great competitor here. Like we said, guys, both these fighters 1-1. Moving up to 2 wins at ESFL is always good. Making your way up those rankings slowly, but EK Elite is just putting on the pressure on top. Posturing up, landing shots, and he can finish the fight from here. He's got 30 seconds to do it. Sean rolling to his back, but gets immediately. He gets those hooks in, stretches him out, and then postures up as well, landing those back fists to the far side with great fast strike. The stamina is low, but it doesn't matter. EK Elite just gets a TKO victory, excuse me. Beautiful job methodically picking apart Sean there, Rob.
Yeah, I'm really impressed that he actually went for that finish, took him to the ground, took his back, and pounded him out because he could have easily just took that decision. So good to see that from Elite. I'm pretty impressed with that performance. And good try, Sean. 1-2 now for you, buddy, but maybe next time.
Yeah, we've seen some 1-2 fighters come back tonight. Romero 1-2 before going into this fight tonight. Gets a win, picks up, moves to 2-2. I mean, it's never over. You know, we're still here, always coming out with the fights of ESFL. I mean, next week we've got the start of the tournament as well, so don't worry about that. But good win coming out here for EK Elitas, making a statement, beating Sean here. Number 22, he's still 21, you know, beats the guy below him in the rankings, but a good performance nonetheless.
I'm excited. Guess who we got next, Bailey? We got Anza versus Yeshuishamir.
That's exactly how you pronounce his name, and I'm not going to even attempt to correct you, but you are correct. We do have Anza versus, I'm going to go with Yeshua's Hammer, which is not right either, but you know, Yeshua Hammer, D-Mart gets it every time, man. But D-Mart isn't the main event tonight. Co-commentator at ESFL, hasn't commentated in well because he wants a spot in that tournament. That main event this evening, D-Mart versus TB Vax. One of those guys will win, and they will go to the 8-man tournament. Kills are here as well. Fighting apologies in the co-main event, but right now, before Brand New Mac, we have Anza taking on Yeshua's Hammer. Let's move in to this fight. We have a little bit of background music going on here, which is quite nice. Looks like it's going to be a flyweight contest, Rob.
Yeah, here we go. Anza looking to be Demetrius Johnson, and then Yeshu Hammer with Joseph Benavides. And Bailey, you want to tell people about, I know people have been asking me a lot on my stream if there's going to be a PS4 event, and there is on March 11th, I believe.
Yes, there will be a PS4 event. If you want to join the PS4 community, make sure you go into the communities on the PS4. Look out for ESFL Gaming. All right, look for the logo, find it, join up, you register through there. Okay, we'll get you in. We're looking for the best fighters coming out. We know there's a lot of you out there who want to fight. A lot of you have been talking a lot as well, so we're going to get you in there. Don't worry about it. But yes, that is the date for the event. I'm sure in chat right now there will be the ESFL Gaming Twitch channel that can confirm that for you. But yeah, we're bringing you guys to PS4 because we want to bring you to PS4. And yes, look at this, Rob, Johnson v Johnson. What do you think of that?
I mean, if you're gonna do flyweight, you got to do Johnson versus Johnson, or you're gonna have a significant disadvantage. I don't think there's anyone else that compares to Demetrius Johnson's stats, and I'm excited for this fight. And we're getting closer to that main event, so these fights are going to be crucial fights because we have people that are trying to get into that tournament for ESL 5.
We do have people trying to get into that tournament. As again here, we are going to have to just double check who is who and who is in what corner here, so we don't want to get this wrong. But here we go. I have to say, there we go. Yeshua Hammer will be in the blue corner here. Onza in the red corner. Gonna have to just make sure you don't get those two guys mixed up as the fight goes on here tonight, guys. But Yeshua Hammer is 1-1. He did lose in the main event last week. He got a fantastic spinning, turning, wheel kick, whatever you want to call it, turning side kick knockout at ESFL 1. Great performance, came back last week, ESFL 3. For Limas Khan in the main event, did lose there, so he is 1-1, but he's ranked 18th in the rankings here, taking on Onza. A great fighter, a veteran of the game, a streamer himself, 1-2, looking to move up to 2-2. Did pick up a loss last week to Lesson, so both fighters coming off a loss here, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, I from the PS4 scene, I mean, wouldn't it be great if we can fight Xbox players? And that would be crazy.
It would be great. I don't think it's going to happen, but we do have some people move up. I mean, our current #1 in the rankings, Connecticut Energy, he's fought a PS4, and I believe he beat those guys too. But there we go. First round, fourth event before the end of the fight here tonight. We've got Anza in the red gloves. Yes, Schwarhammer in the blue.
Yeah, Anza coming out, taking control of that octagon and establishing that 1-1-2 cross and a big head kick too.
Yeah, Yeshua Hammer really, really good at fighting on the outside. You see him pick up a lot of fighters like Thompson, good with the footwork, the movement, the distance gauging, and doesn't look to really push forward unless he needs to. But Onza, a great striker, beautiful at preloading those combinations, and we saw that here with that 1-1-1-2. But he's trying to shooting that double leg takedown here. But I mean, obviously these guys are incredibly well-rounded. We call them strikers, guys. They know what they're doing. They're both great strikers and grapplers, and they can take it. But Onza, no way he's taking this to the ground. He does not want that. He will keep it standing all night if he can, and choosing to fight southpaw here as well, Rob.
Yeah, interesting. That he is choosing to fight southpaw, but he's doing a great job. And so far, I think this is the most technical fight. Good leans, good distance, and good timing from both Onza and Yesh. But Onza looks to be in control here, and Yesh is against the cage, and that's never good.
Yeah, definitely not Onza. Definitely leaving that double jab, coming over the top after it's the straight, and then definitely the lead hook and the rear hook to the body just snuck its way in there, and Yesh has to be careful of that. And there's that liver kick that comes out, which will be a benefit in the southpaw position, especially if he plants and throws it, because that is going to do a lot of damage. And Onza working the body here and the head. Yesh just trying to find his time, and he needs that rear uppercut. Gets dropped here, back up against the cage. Onza not looking to pressure too much. His patience, veteran move. He knows what he's doing. Sees the head stats gone down a little bit. He thinks to himself he's going to get a couple more of those over the night. Will be done. But Yesh does usually fight backwards, but having a lot of trouble dealing with the pressure of Onza here.
Yeah, Onza looks to be into Yesh's head right now. Yesh is being really defensive, and maybe he should throw a head kick, because Onza, every time Yesh comes in, he leans. Oh, big head kick.
Yeah, beautiful job catching the rock from the head kick. Yeshron showing what's up. Lands the overhand over the top off the block break. Gets into the stack guard position and looks to rain down some ground and pound. Onza, who's forced to cover up here. Rob, what the head kick.
Yeah, Yesh comes out of nowhere. I mean, he's like a turtle, and he comes out like a bear with the head kick. I don't know what bear head kicks, but Onza, let's see if this rattles him at all and if he changes his game plan.
Yeah, beautiful job. Gets the rock and manages to follow up and the knockdown as well. Real professional, tight, clean. Knew exactly what set of punches he had to throw. Every single one of those strikes he followed up with after the knockdown was important to get the second knockdown. Sorry, after the rock. He didn't waste a single shot. I guess a beautiful job trading hooks here with the right hook. Was the 1-2-1-2 coming up top with the overhand. Misses it. Goes for the triple overhand because he knows that's what he needs to do. Beautiful, and Onza with a taunt. Rob, we have a fight.
Yeah, Onza out here taunting, trying to get in the head of Yesh, try to throw him off his rhythm. But Yesh, a little bit interesting how he was just throwing those overhands when he had no stamina, but he still managed to rock him.
Yeah, well, again, these players know exactly what they need to do. Yesh gets that second rock, comes in with a 1-1-2-1 with the block break, gets the overhand, which is blocked by Onza. So just a jab and another overhand, which sneaks through the block a little bit more and knows that if he throws one more, it's going to break the block and gets that knockdown. Veteran move by Yesh, and Onza coming on strong at the start of this round, but getting caught towards the end there.
Yeah, Yesh came out great, looked real tactical and real strategic with his game plan, but then Yesh just throws a wrench in his gears, and now Onza's got to figure out something. He needs to win this second round to put the pressure back onto Yesh.
Yeah, and they say flyweights don't hit hard, guys. We just had 3 knockdowns in the first round here. Beautiful work from both of these fighters. Onza getting that rear uppercut dropped in, but then, you know, Yesh following up with those overhands, knows how to throw them, knows what techniques Mighty Mouse has, and looks to put on the pressure. Here we go. Round 2. Onza versus Yesh. What a fight.
Yeah, Onza looking to go 2-2 here, and Yesh 1-1, but let's see what happens. I mean, Onza takes control of the center again. He's putting on the pressure, but he just seems to be getting clipped.
Yeah, this is how we saw the start of the last round playing out, but Onza's got to be a little careful if he keeps leading with that right hand, that front hand, because Yesh made the read and slipped off to the left-hand side, landed his own lead hook back on it. He's got to mix up the timing of his attacks. He can't keep coming forward with that 1-1-2 again if he does that, but beautiful job landing the inside leg kick. Yesh looking to reset, back off here, and catch the timing of what Onza's going to do. It seems like Yesh is doing a good job making the reads. That's why we're not seeing him come forward. Onza's just moving forward, landing good shots, but Yesh is trying to make them reads, right?
Yeah, Onza might be a little predictable here, coming in, throwing those hooks, like you said, throwing those 1-2s, and Yesh is reading him like a book, and he's at a library right now.
At a library, indeed, with a maximum checkout of 5 knockdowns. I'm not good at these analogies, but we do see Onza keeping the pressure moving forward here. Yesh, again, he's looking to make these. He knows he got those 2 knockdowns. Both fighters not trying to rush anything. I mean, even though Onza's putting the pressure on, he's not trying to rush that knockout. Beautiful job just whiffing so closely on the round. There's a Yesh, and Blacksoft gets the stamina back, eats the jab, followed by the leg kick. Shots blocked there by Onza, returns with the 1-2 to the body. Yesh having to back up again, but this is his game. He knows what he's doing. Stays on the orthodox stance. Onza catches a beautiful job. Beautiful job. Lead hook, uppercut. Lead hook again. Goes for the block break. Beautiful job by Onza. Ducking makes a read on the overhand there, Ron.
Yeah, Yesh again clipping Onza. He is just doing a good job on these reads. Something I'd like to come into the game, and I don't know if it is in the update, is control on the striking, on the feet control. Does that play any factor, or will it?
I mean, in the judges' scorecards,
Yeah, I don't think it does.
you know, it's hard for the video game to make them AI assessments, I think, you know, read that situation, which is the problem. But I know exactly what you mean, because Yesh is not throwing a lot. But when he is throwing, he's making it count. A beautiful job. Throws the roundhouse to the leg there, and Onza making a read, getting that takedown straight to the back sit position is going to make him pay. He gets a transition off and rolls to full guard here. Sensible, not taking up to the clinch. Looks to posture up here. Onza making the transition to half guard. Will Yesh get the kickoff back to the stand-up? He doesn't. Sat here in half guard position, and let's see if Onza tries to hold this top position. He did get rocked this round, but if he can land some good ground and pound, he can take this round.
Yeah, he's in a good position here in side control. He could go crucifix or he could go half guard. Looks like he is going back to half guard, going to the full mount and gets denied. So Onza needs to get this round and be dominant because he has been knocked down so far by Yesh.
Yeah, doing a great job stepping over that leg, getting the full mount position. See what Yesh does. If he goes for the beautiful rolls to the back. So I want to see nice and safe. No risk taking any shots because they will go on the scorecard that we talked about earlier. Beautiful job sitting up. I don't know how to do that. I need to learn that. I rolled on my back a lot and he sat back up after getting stretched out here. Oh, I think he just flick up on the stick. I've just remembered. But anyway, yeah. Yes, oh, beautiful job denying on. It's not easy to deny that get up position. Onto sitting on top here with the stamina advantage, raining those elbows down. And this is what we talked about here, Rob.
Yeah, Onza doing a great job here, landing big strikes. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to get him the round.
It was a close round for sure. Let's see if we get any replays coming out. But like you said, the control was the big elbows coming out from Onza. But I like what you said about the control, Rob. Yeah, definitely playing a factor because Yesh doesn't throw when he doesn't need to. Like we talked about before this fight, great with his footwork and his timing. And when he needs to throw, he's been connected and he's been dropping Onza.
Yeah, it seems like Onza is just initiating the pace, throwing his game, but Yesh is just kind of countering him and reading him well. I'd love to see them implement control on the feet, though. I mean, in the real UFC, that's how it is, too. But here we go. Third round. Let's go, Balian.
Let's go, indeed. On to land that beautiful outside leg kick, coming up with a straight punch straight down the middle, changing, preloading those combos like we talked about before the start of this fight, which he loves to do. He had some great success with that double jab and goes back to it there. Bread and butter for Onza. Double jab, the left hook, and the block is getting dangerously low for Yeshwan Hammer. I don't know if Onza's noticing that. Also, his head stats pretty low. The outside leg kick with the straights. If he goes to double jab again, repeating the same combos here. Not something to do at this high level. If I'm noticing, you know Yesh is noticing because he is a good striker and needs those shots on the way out here. Onza still pressing with the double jab left. And he needs to be careful here. If he goes for the outside leg kick straight, Yesh might time it here. You have to watch out for that one. Mix it up, but Yesh looking for those openings here. Trying to land that lead hook on the inside. It's very fast. Onza working the body here. Yesh looking for his timing, his distance, and his placements here. But yeah, I don't know, Rob. Onza landing a lot of shots here, and he did land a lot in those couple of rounds. He may have taken one, but the knockdowns do play a factor.
Yeah, there's something that happens to me, and I think it happens to other fighters mentally. When you're up 2 rounds, you sort of turtle up because you know you want to win, and sometimes it throws you off and you get tagged.
Yeah, the best defense is a good offense, as they do say. Although I think that does go both ways. I never remember what it is. Beautiful job landing that roundhouse kick. Now see, Yeshwan Hammer, that's the first strike he's connected with, and he timed it perfectly. He didn't need to set it up. He saw the opening and he threw that kick, and that's what Yesh is all about here. Looking for his openings and landing in perfect, strikes, and he knows what to throw. He just shows when he gets those knockdowns. He doesn't throw a single strike he doesn't need to in that sequence. He knows exactly what he does need to break the block and what he needs to drop the fighter, and that's what he throws. And it shows through his whole fighting style. Sorry, excuse me. Onto putting on the pressure here, Rob.
Yeah, it looks like Yesh has gotten into his sailboat, and he's just going to coast to the end because I believe he is going to win. But Onza is putting the pressure, landing big shots here. He just needs to get that KO, I believe, in my opinion, Baliam.
Well, I mean, you look at Yesh's health, it's not exactly high, and he hits that lead hook here. Oh, backs up, gets caught by the head kick, but Onza's got no stamina here, and Yesh doing a beautiful job slipping back, ducking under, but he's got to be careful of that uppercut. Onza going back to that 1-1 rear hook, and beautiful job. Yesh and that body kick, pretty risky here, throws it again. He's so open there to a head strike. Yesh throwing back to the body. Oh my goodness, Onza putting the pressure on, Rob.
Yeah, time's ticking now. Onza's running out of time. Still a little bit to make some things happen. Onza just needs to put the pressure and smash him and get him down on the ground again. Maybe try to get a 10-8 round here with another knockdown.
I would love to see that, but Onza knows. I mean, if you look at Yesh's head stat, that is going down. Beautiful job. Jab still. Oh, that's it! Oh, what a comeback!
Uppercut! Onza!
Get us a boom replay on that. Jab to the body, comes up top with the roundhouse to the head, and then finishes it with the uppercut. Beautiful. And Yesh make that read. I mean, Yesh was doing a lot of backing out, dipping his head down, so he's getting out of danger, probably looking for that overhand, but Onza throwing them double uppercuts, making the read. You know that he noticed that head movement because he threw two. He was so confident that one of them was going to land. He knew that he was reading that head movement, and he threw them both. There's the boom replay. Let's see the setup here for this. Oh, we got two. No, we don't have two. Oh, okay, there's two. Oh, there it is. We saw the jab to the body, roundhouse coming up the top, and there's the rear uppercut. What a fight.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looked like Yesh kind of turtled up in that third round, kind of thought he was ahead, and then opened up and let his blows fly and got that beautiful uppercut. Too bad Yesh ducked right into it because that was a knockout, a beautiful one in that.
A beautiful knockout indeed. The DJ v DJ matchup, and you know, that was a really, really good fight. I'm glad to see that. We're seeing Onza moving up to 2-2. The veteran stats coming in here, and Yesh, great performance, man. Beautiful timing on those techniques, but 1-2 now, picking up a second loss in a row on a bit of a losing streak here.
And another knockout, Bailey, and this fight card has been absolutely insane, so explosive, and I'm super impressed with Onza to come back in that third round and figure out a way to finish Yes, who was throwing some incredible combos and doing some good reads on Onza. What a performance by Onza. Whew.
Are you ready for the next fight? Like, we're ready to go already. It's good. Keep this thing moving.
Yep.
We do have coming up straight next, Brand New Mac taking on NWO's Lexar. What a fight this is that we have in store for you here. Both of these fighters coming off wins last week, riding high. Brand New Mac getting that fantastic win over Suspense in the first fight of the night. Brand New Mac headlining an Esfl event, but getting that win last week against Spencer, and Lexar picking up a win against TEGX Rain. Both fighters highly ranked, looking to get wins, looking to move to 2-1. Here they go. Looks like it's gonna be a lightweight fight. I believe it was Barbosa versus Gaethje. Are you seeing this, Rob?
Yes, man. What I would do to see this fight in real life, I think Gaethje would take it if this was real life. But Lexar needs redemption right now because he was beating Prioxis, I believe, in ESL 2 or 3, and he got spinning heel kicked by I think Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. So he needs to redeem himself and do something spectacular, in my opinion.
Yes, and you know both of these fighters are looking to bring it. I mean, Bragg and Rice at this top level, you know, these guys have been around for a while. You know, they're talking behind the scenes, guys. You know, these fighters, there's some bad blood going on Twitter if you follow some of these guys. Not necessarily between these two, but you know there will be talk. And you know there will be discussions come Monday about these fights and what's going on here. And Lexar going with a Gaethje pickup here. I mean, we all know how you win with Gaethje, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he going to move special block and just put the pressure onto Brand New Mac? And you know, Edson needs to keep that distance. You know, he's got spectacular leg kicks, good, I think it's Muay Thai or Taekwondo kicks, so he needs to keep that range here, Balian.
Yeah, I mean, Brand New Mac, a great striker, and Lexar can really do everything as well, so I'm excited to see what happens here. I'm excited. We've only got 3 fights left, guys. This is the Coco main event between Brand New Mac and Lexar. Both fighters looking to move to 2-1. Both coming off wins. First round, here we go. Blue gloves for Lexar, red gloves for Brand New Mac. Let's go.
Here we go. And Lexar looking just to stay calm, throwing some good strikes. No one's taking the center yet. They're both kind of just pitter-patting and backing up here.
Yeah, Brand New Mac starting with that double jab straight into that leg kick, which kind of lets us know what the strategy is going to be tonight, but I wouldn't be surprised if both these fighters trying to bang these leg kicks. You know, this would be a great fight in real life, just like you said here, Rob. I'd love to see it.
Sure.
Oh, beautiful jab, blocking the roundhouse, returns to the body, and then Brand New Mac returns with an 0-1 to the body. You can't sit on the outside and trade kicks here with Edson Barbosa. It's not going to go well for you here, but let's see if Lexar's looking to counter after or before Brand New Mac's attacks here. Let's see if he works off of those kicks that come in, or if he tries to beat them to the punch, and he does there with the straight, coming in with a lead hook, leading off that rear hand here. And Brand New Mac using the footwork, staying on the outside. Edson Barbosa, a fantastic fighter on this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems like Lexar's staying at range with Barbosa, which you would think is a bad strategy, but he has checked a couple kicks, but he has taken one as well, so I'm not sure if he's doing what I would be doing in this fight.
Yeah, Lexar, beautiful job landing the jab and then the lead hook, like off the same hand. Very, very good, very unorthodox for some people, and doing a great job just mixing up his striking strategies here, but he's staying on the outside of the range of these kicks. I mean, that's a good point you raise here, but you don't want to be in that kicking range. You want to be all the way out or all the way in, and right now he is all the way out. It's that roundhouse here, but he is all the way out, trying to stay on the outside of these kicks, maybe trying to get Brand New Mac to miss, but Brand New Mac's changing up to the boxing here. I mean, Edson does have good hands, throws that leg kick without setting it up, and needs a 1-2 from Lexar, who knows what to do here against Brand New Mac. He's doing a great job trying to bait some kicks out. Beautiful landing, the inside leg kick here. Both fights. Ooh, the check. This may become to a leg kick battle here, Rob.
Yeah, and Anza is making me eat my words right now. Lexar is making me eat my words right now because he's standing there and he's just checking every kick that Brand New Mac's throwing at him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing when you're all the way out like that. You know that the majority of those kicks are going to come low. So your initial block can stay low like that. Beautiful job. Oh! Checks and lands a lead roundhouse to the head. Will he pressure up? No, he's going to stay outside and stay patient. Looks like he's going to play the long game here, as Gaethje is very good at it. He's going to have great endurance and recover for all of those health between the rounds, so he knows he can take some damage. But yeah, Lexar knowing the majority of those kicks are going to come low, and he'll have to watch those head kicks, especially as the fight goes on. But you know, he can look to block low and stay on the outside and counter and stop a lot of these kicks. And beautiful job returning hooks here as Brand New Mac's trying to put some pressure on and close the distance. Lexar throwing some really unorthodox combinations, landing beautifully there on Brand New Mac. He tries to step beneath the uppercuts there and the shot to the body coming up top. Do you love these combinations or what, Rob?
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh, I do, Bailey. And Lexar is impressing me with his timing and his accuracy. He's not really throwing a lot, and he's hitting with almost all of his strikes, and he's got good movement, and he's just standing his ground and taking it to Brand New Mac.
Yeah, and we're seeing Brand New Mac now changing up to those head kicks, realizing those body kicks are getting caught. But Lexar doing no problem staying on the outside of them. They do come a bit slower, a bit easier to see, especially because he's all the way out now. Going back to the body here after those 2 rounds is a head miss, but Brand New Mac still trying to come forward and put the pressure on. Gaethje. Lexar, beautiful job ducking to the left-hand side, throwing the lead uppercut, come back with a straight. So, ooh, good round, Rob.
Yeah, good round indeed. Close round, but I believe that Lexar did more damage. Check some big leg kicks, and Edson without his leg kicks. I mean, his hands are good, but they're not anything like his kicks. So Lexar shutting down Brand New Mac right now.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Shutting him down indeed. Block him when he needs to block it and throwing good counters and not taking a lot of damage. Brand New Mac definitely took a little bit more damage that round. But here we go, round 2. The pace is on. They're still going high here. And let's see if Brand New Mac comes straight forward again with that 1-2.
Yeah, Lexar coming out. More of the same. And Brand New Mac's got to switch it up. He's got to create a little bit of chaos in there. Confuse Lexar, because Lexar's sitting in there and he's just real comfortable with his striking. He looks great out there.
Yeah, it looks like Brand New Mac, if you ask me, he looks like he's trying to set up a spin just by gauging the distance and not necessarily throwing. But you know, that's just me being silly, but he does have those spin techniques in his arsenal if he wants to get them up here. And Lexar doing a great job returning fire on Brand New Mac. Does he that lead roundhouse to the head, but there's nothing behind it to follow up. The 1-2 comes to the body, but Lexar's got a great health stack on Gaethje. You know, he doesn't need to worry so much about taking these shots. He can have a knockdown, drag him out war, and not really worry about taking too much damage here as long as he returns. You know, if you're on Gaethje, it's all right for hitting you as long as you're hitting them back, Rob.
Yeah, Brand New Mac seems to be taking control a little bit of this round, and he's throwing some good strikes, some good hooks, a good head kick, and he's jabbing. That jab is popping Lexar. It's got to be annoying.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful jab that he has on Barbosa, but look at that lead leg for Barbosa. It's getting pretty low in health here, and he's shown no attempt to change his stance here. Yeah, legs are blocking that roundhouse and returns with a beautiful roundhouse to the body there of his own. Stabs him with his own jab. Knows he has a jab. Brand New Mac trying to slip off, and then Lexar catches him in mid-transition the timing, but does a great job reading that jab and slips off. Lexar throwing the return hooks and the roundhouse to the body's coming out. These guys are taking the pace up here, Rob.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to that left leg on Brand New Mac. It's close to being stunned. And Justin Gaethje has great leg kicks.
Both fighters have great leg kicks, but like you said, yeah, but look at that left leg. It's already blinking. It's flashing right now, and he needs a check left hook as he tries to step in here. Lexar doing a great job mixing up all of these strategies, but that's a double turning side kick. Both missed here. Stamina advantage isn't really going either way here, but Brand New Mac does leave himself open, but he might get a little bit raw reckless as we move past the halfway point of this fight. Lexar definitely still in control if you ask me, but Brand New Mac, no, out of this, yeah, beautiful job with the straight right, left hook, coming for the block break. Ooh. Lead uppercut lands, drops Brand New Mac here, so he has to back up. His legs still flashing. Well, Lexar changed up, but his stamina's a little bit low. Brand New Mac coming back in, he's staying composed, unable to finish the fight there, Rob.
Yeah, I think Lexar knew he was, or in my opinion, he was a little down. Took over with that beautiful uppercut, sitting Brand New Mac down.
Yeah, brand new Mac. Oh, the roundhouse lands, but Gaethje's got such a hard head. It doesn't really matter if he lands these because there's nothing behind him and there's nothing before them. He's not going to knock him out unless he can catch him dashing to the right-hand side, which Lexar is doing a little bit here. He's stepping off to the right, so we don't want him to walk into that head kick. And brand new Mac is going to make him read to sort of things like that. Fakes a spin there, but that lead leg is blinking, and we'll see if Lexar goes back to that here. Doesn't want to keep working to it, but there's the inside leg. Follows up with a straight wisely, but he is slipping off to the right-hand side after landing those combos from the outside. Let's see if brand new Mac makes a read. That's a turning side kick, which does catch him into the side that he is trying to slip off to. But Rob, this is a fight.
Yeah, someone needs to call a plumber because Lexar's left eye is leaking.
Beautiful job here by brand new Mac, just trying to gain some distance, but I think Lexar took control of this round again. Turning side kick comes out, and the leg kick lands at the end of the round. My goodness.
Yeah, Lexar's taking control. He's just fighting so well, you know, throwing real accurate shots, and I'm really impressed by Lexar. And brand new Mac's got to come out and set up his spinning kick a little bit. He's being a little predictable with that.
He is being predictable, but look at the stamina both these fighters have. I mean, he can throw whatever he wants. You've got to be careful slipping on the way in like that because he doesn't get caught, and he does get caught there. Beautiful job landing the inside leg kick. We're coming up with the overhand, but if Lexar chooses to step forward and jab, he will catch him with that, and he catches him there. And I don't like the way Brandy Mac's moving his head on the way in here. I'd prefer him to, you know, make Lexar come forward and slip, then becoming in, but there's the leg kick. Yeah, and the blinking, flashing rock coming out there for Lexar. Ooh, a check comes out here. Oh, beautiful job. 1, 2, 1, and then 3 for the hook on the way out. Lexar still stepping off to that side. Brand new Mac tries to make the read and land that turning side kick, but looks like Brand new Mac is trying to find a strategy to win this fight here because he's not winning on the cards. Both fighters rocking the legs here, Rob.
Yeah, Lexar's right leg is damaged from trying to land that, you know, that blow on Brand new Mac's left leg, and if he gets knocked down, it's over. And Brand new Mac obviously is coming in for that knockout.
Yeah, he needs that knockout, I think. I mean, we can't score the card. We're just commentating, guys, but I think Lexar's up 2 rounds to nothing here. Brand new Mac's doing everything he can, swinging the hooks. Lexar doing a great job, showing a variety and range of techniques tonight. Like we said, both fighters on a win after this, and Lexar looking to make a name for himself, showing that he belongs up there in that top 15. I mean, trying to break the gap. He will take Brand new Mac's spot here as he's ranked number 14, trying to break that top 15. Lexar just outside of rank number 17 up here. You can see the top of the screen, but Lexar really showing his class in the stand-up here. No ground games so far from either fighter, though, Rob.
Yeah, ooh, a big hit by Brand new Mac, and he's looking to set up that spinning kick still, and he's putting pressure on him, big high kick on him, and he's got Lexar on the back burner right now.
Yeah, he does, but Gaethje's health is just so freaking tough, and you have to hurt him consistently throughout the fight. I think it's just not enough there to drop him, but definitely enough for the most significant part of this round. But will that be enough to win? I don't know, Rob.
I don't know. He's doing good damage, and if he keeps his pressure and he catches Onza, man, he can land a big kick. Edson's known for a spectacular kick, so if he pulls it off, it'd be great here at ESFL.
Yeah, beautiful job just using the head movement now, which we like to see, just planting a little bit more before he moves. But look at the legs on both fighters. I mean, both red and blinking, both refusing to change stance. I ain't switching stance. That's not happening. Both just eating and blocking and checking. He almost trying to bait those strikes. Like, you kick my leg, I'll check it. Please kick it for me. But Brand new Mac trying to keep that distance here, looking to set up that spin here, using that jab to gauge his distance. You can tell. Oh, the knee instead. He was trying to set something up on. Oh, no. Beautiful read by Lexar. Oh, but returns fire with the hooks coming out. Lexar's backing up. Beautiful jump duck in the overhand. Brand new Mac now low on the stamina. That leg is flashing. The right hook comes through. Will he keep the pressure up? Both fighters looking to reset. Rob, oh my God, what a fight.
Lexar showing his composure and hitting a perfect duck slip to, you know, dodge that overhand by Brad. And Brad is doing a great job here. I'm really impressed by his pressure, and he's coming for the kill right now.
Coming for the kill indeed. I think he has to, doesn't he? But great job. That leg still blinking. Beautiful job slipping off to the left-hand side. Coming over the top. Tries to run the Lund 2 roundhouse with the great little kickboxing combo there. Put it in your book if you don't know. The 10 side kick links, but he's got no stamina. No stamina at all. And Lexar with a lead overhand hook coming in to close the end of this round. Our first decision here at ESFL 4. Beautiful fight. Great fight from both competitors. I mean, you can suffice to say both at a very high level. And both, you know, on par with each other here. The rankings definitely sort themselves out. But who do you think took the win, Rob?
Oh, beautiful fight. Very impressed by both of these guys. It looked like Onza, just his composure and his technique was just a little too much for Brad, and I think he took the decision. That leg kick by Onza, the blocking of the leg kick from Brad, it was just impressive.
Yeah, let's see if he gets it. I mean, my money's on Lexar here, guys. We'll see who moves to 2-1. Ooh.
I keep saying Onza.
I know you do. It's all right, though. And Lexar gets the win over Brand new Mac. ESFL 4. Lexar moving to 2-1-1 after a no contest. But that's it. Moves up and probably move up the rankings here. Brand new Mac moves to 1-2. Continuing a win streak on a 2-fight win streak now. Lexar losing that first initial fight. In fact, he got that no contest as well. But 2-1 here at ESFL. Great fight by both fighters, and I want to see what comes next for either of them.
Yeah, Lexar is looking good. I'm really impressed by his performance. Brad looked good as well, but Lexar just seemed to be a little bit ahead of him the whole fight, and I can't wait to see Lexar fight again, honestly.
Yeah, me too, definitely, for sure. Right, we are moving on now tonight, guys. We only have 2 fights left, the main and the co-main event of the evening, so we hope you've all had a good time this evening. I just want to get a shout out to our sponsors, MMA Game, Vegas MMA, EK Gaming, myself, obviously, Matty Ice, MMA, FNL, ESFL, Martial Mind, DMart, all of our sponsors here tonight. Also, thank you once again, Bruce, Lee, Rob, for coming out. I hope you've had a good time.
Oh, great time. This has been awesome. And yeah, shout out to Matty Ice. That dude is so cool, and he's really developed his striking. He's known as like a submission artist and a grappler, but I saw his last fight, and he was throwing hands.
He was throwing hands indeed, and it was a good fight. But we are moving on now, guys. Not many fights left this evening. Only 2. This name, Imdi Kilzar. Damn it. All I know is great fighter, okay, coming out last week at ESFL 3, coming in strong, getting a win. All right, he is 1-0 so far, and taking on Prodigies, who is a bit of a vet here. ESFL, a bit of a vet around the scene as well. This is a number 9 guy taking on the number 18 guy here. So Prodigy's got an opportunity to step up and take a win, make a statement, move to 2-1. But what we want to know is, Kislar, can he make it to the tournament? The tournament starts next week, ESFL 5. He is 1-0 currently. 2-0 is all you need to get it. It just sounds easy, guys, but it is not. We've got 40 fighters on the roster. Only 6 of them are currently 2-0. If Kilzar gets it, he makes it in that spot in that tournament. And then the main event, DMart versus TB Vax. Both these guys are 1-0, so definitely one of those guys will take that final spot. If Kislar doesn't make it, we're going to take the best performance off of tonight's card to put in that tournament. We had some good performances so far, so we'll see what happens. But let's just see if the fighters are ready. And yeah, we'll get this thing going.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the stream here, Balian.
Let's have a quick look, just double check here. Prodigies versus Kislar. I haven't been given any updates here. Let's hope we can get it to you nice and quickly here, guys. But we thank you all for coming out once again. I hope you all appreciate the hard work these fighters are putting in, showing up week after week, competing for you guys. And I hope you're enjoying it as well, people. Don't forget, we are live on YouTube as well right now. And also, we have a YouTube channel, so get over there and follow us, okay? Esfl Gaming. Because you can watch these fights back. We have these broadcasts. You want to go see who won last week? You want to see who the hell, where you got that 1-0 from DMart or Vax, or where Kislar fought last week, or Prodigy's little career? Go on the YouTube or check the VODs here on Twitch. We're going to move them over to the YouTube so you can go back and watch those previous fights, all right? Because we want to get involved in this one. There's a lot of good fighters out there, and the tournament's coming up. You got to get the backstory coming in.
Yeah, and I just wanted to apologize to EK. I thought they were a grappling camp, but it looks like they are a well-rounded camp.
I think everyone at this level is well-rounded, but yeah, let's not not upset anyone, because we don't need to get embarrassed by these elite level fighters here. But hopefully we can get this next fight going. The co-main event, like we said, it's our big one. Kills vs Prodigies. We're just double checking what's going on here and who's going to be hosting the event this evening. We don't want to take a little break, but there are only 2 fights left, so maybe we could take a quick 2-minute intermission, guys, just to double check what's happening before we come back for the last 2 fights of the evening. So we're going to do that. We're going to grab an intermission, get yourself a drink, relax, don't go anywhere, because we'll be back very, very shortly with the co-main and main event of the evening. Okay, we are back with our co-main event of the evening, guys. We are ready to go. The fighters are here. MD Kislar, nailed it that time, Rob, versus Prodigies. What a fight. Co-main event of the evening. Kislar, it's all about Kislar getting that win, moving to 2-0, getting in the tournament. It's all about Prodigies getting back on track, maintaining that, presence, trying to move into the top of the division. Did pick up a loss last week to Ricky Biamonte, but the reason he's in the co-main event because he is a fantastic competitor, and it should be a good fight here.
Yeah, M's 1-0 and Prodigy's 1-1, so M looking to keep that undefeated streak going. Prodigy trying to rob him of it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you coming in your first event of ESFL, trying to, make a statement, and he did that last week. But Kislar, can he compete against a veteran player on the line, in the heat of the moment against, Prodigies? Sorry, I was distracted there, but let's see what happens here. Number 9 taking on number 18 for a spot in the tournament. Only if Kislar wins. Prodigies won't get in if he wins. We'll take the best performance from tonight. We'll take them. We'll put them in. Maybe he'll get in anyway because of the best performance. But we'll see here as we move in. Stevens versus Aldo. What do you think about these picks?
I'm excited. Not a lot of players use Stevens at lightweight. He does have a lot of power. And Aldo, of course, steel leg checks and great leg kicks. So it's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, I want to see how the stamina plays into
featherweight.
this one. Featherweight indeed, yes. We'll see how the stamina plays into this one. Here we go. Prodigies versus Kislar. Kislar in the red corner. Prodigies in the blue corner. Round 1. Here we go. No touch of gloves. No time to waste here at all. Both fighters moving in. Prodigy's beautiful job landing the jab and then the straight to the body. And Kislar, if I was Kislar, I'm going to be patient here. You can't swing and throw and miss and leave yourself open to those counters. You've got to land your big shots. Beautiful job with the switch. Roundhouse kick to the head. Prodigy's following up, breaking the block. Kislar already down here. Prodigy's trying to go back to that jumping roundhouse kick again. But, inside leg kick to the overhand, showing no fear here. Prodigy's put the pressure on, Rob.
Yeah, he's putting the pressure on indeed, and the beautiful kick. Kislar's backing up with a big overhand right. Yeah,
beautiful job. Just both fighters trading backwards and forwards here. And really just trying to gauge each other out. No feeling out process whatsoever, though. Prodigies knows what's up, here to stay. And maybe number 18's in the ranks, but I've got a couple of fights here under my belt, and I am not taking you anywhere I don't want to be. But there we go, Kislar. Trying to get the slip off here, but eats those 2 shots from Prodigies. Ducks under, lands a left hook, and the right hook just falling short here. Prodigies might be trying to the outside again. Oh, that leg kick.
Ouch. Yeah, that leg kick hurt. It looked like it hurt real bad, and Prodigy's impressing me with these slips and these timings, and this accuracy from him is incredible.
Yeah, Prodigy's a veteran striker, and Kislar, he's being patient. But, he has that power of Jeremy Stevens. This might be his game plan, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to wear Prodigies down a little bit. Aldo's stamina's standing up the best. But noise, Jeremy Stevens is doing a good job ducking, landing those 2 hooks here, but just unable to catch Prodigies anywhere. Prodigies is all the way out or he's all the way in. Trying to follow up and double up on those leg kicks here. Good job slipping the straight after the jab as well. So Prodigies using that head movement, doing what Aldo does best, which is slip off and land those counters. But Kislar just landing that lead hook here. Beautiful job. Prodigy slipping to the right hand side. Good head movement by Prodigy so far.
Yeah, Prodigy's mixing it up really well and using that double leg kick with the lead leg and that rear leg to follow and staying in the pocket and leaning and Kislar really well and punishing him.
Yeah, look at that leg of Kislar right here, the left leg. It is hurt. Anyway, just getting started and it is already hurt. Let's see how much more Prodigy's used to go to that. But, beautiful job. And that's what Kislar's trying to do here. He's trying to catch him with that lead hand and follow up with the right straight afterwards. He's got the power. He just needs to land one of those shots to just catch a rock on Prodigies here. The head kick just comes out. But, the overhand over the top again by Prodigies. Beautiful job landing there. Wouldn't be surprised if we see that jumping switch kick again here. Now he knows he can land some stuff. But Kislar having to be a little careful here. Trying to just pick him apart with different combinations. Prodigy slamming that leg kick in. But standing that close to that range. Eats a left hook. Kislar following up. But now he's starting to check. Let's see if he keeps checking. Beautiful job slipping off. Lands that straight. Again, slips off. Hook. Double hook coming out. 1-2 blocked here by Kislar, who needs to be careful. Think about his strategy here, Rob.
Yeah, Kislar is finally starting to check that kick, and he needs to check a lot of these because his leg health is really bad right here. It's going to start being rocked if he's not careful.
Yeah, we're going to see if he changes up his position here. Like we said, Kislar 1-0, Prodigy's 1-1. Slight stutter here, guys. We apologize for that. Should catch himself up in a second. But sounds like someone just took a rock, and unfortunately, we can't see it right now. We can't see it, but I'm going to guess that it was... I don't know. It could have been anyone. Maybe we'll catch it on the replay. Apologies for that slight stutter in the host stream now. Unfortunately, we couldn't catch that. Now, I always remember Kislar because he has these shiny graphics on his Xbox. There is something horribly wrong with it. We don't know what, but it makes everything shiny. But there we go. Into the second round straight away, Rob.
Yeah, so it looked like Kislar got the knockdown with that description at the bottom, and I think he's got a bad HDMI cable.
Yeah, I think that's probably what that is, but makes him shiny and we love him for it, so it's all good. But Kislar with a knockdown, that patience paying off, but he's got to watch that lead leg as Prodigy's probably going to go back to it. Trying to work that jab, and here Prodigy's doing a great job slipping off to the right-hand side, outside of that lead hand that Kislar keeps leading with in the previous round. So let's see if he goes back to that. Ooh, checks that kick, Rob, but gets caught.
Yeah, checking that leg kick, and he's putting good pressure, Kislar, that is, and he's landing that, I think it's a straight right or a hook right, and it's landing hard onto Jose Aldo, but he's doing a good job checking Prodigy's kicks.
Not that one though, he eats that leg kick and then Prodigy comes in with the 1-2 and he's already dropping here. Will he follow up? He needs to change his stance. There we go. Kislar switches to southpaw, but oh, beautiful job landing the double uppercut. The lead hook there landing as well. Prodigy's going to put that work back in, and I don't know if he has that rear leg kick, but oh, beautiful job checking, trying to work on that lead leg. Oh, but he gets rocked by a straight punch. It was hard to see. Prodigy's putting on the pressure. Oh, the left hook, the overhand over the top. Kislar is down. Is this the end of the undefeated streak, Rob?
I don't know. It looks like it. I mean, Kislar's just putting his leg out there. It's almost like he's baiting Prodigy to throw that kick, and Prodigy's like, okay, you want to leave that leg kick out? I'm going to devastate it.
Yeah, gets the drop there as well with a beautiful overhand and passing to side control, sitting pretty, working the body with those knees, which is a great tactic just to wear down that stamina. But in absolutely no rush here. Kislar trying to get the off cage transition, but beautiful timing, patience denied by Prodigy, didn't rush anything, tries to do a double knee to the body. Kislar sitting back out to that sprawl position, but straight to the side back transitions by Prodigy, taking the back side, works in for the back mount, but well read by Kislar. Would he go for the standing up clinch? He does have back control here. Let's see if Prodigy jumps him back to the floor, Rob.
Yeah, he needs to get that quick over-under, but it looks like Kislar jumps on his back. Looks like Prodigy jumps on his back, sorry, and gets that back control, and he's on backside, goes to the back mount, and is staying in control in this grappling exchange.
Ooh, beautiful job with the bar. A little veteran move there by Kiz with the shaky. He tried to transition back to the full guard there, but got reversed by Prodigies. But Kislar now back up in the southpaw position on the right-hand side, which is, as I talk about, something I do prefer, just put a little bit of a factor, but beautiful job. Prodigies landing that left hook, and then a straight down the pipe. Again, dropping Kislar. This is the second time he's been dropped in this round. That leg is damaged. He cannot fight out of the orthodox stance here. Prodigy's slightly low on the stamina, but he can keep this pressure going, Rob.
Yeah, Prodigy seems to have a little bit more output than Kislar here, and it's paying off. He's doing some good damage, and he knocked him down there and probably took the round. Rocks him again.
Yeah, oh, the Aldo pick really paying off for Prodigy's here with the hand speed advantage and the power coming through. Kislar's got a tough head as Jeremy Stevens, but he's eaten quite a few shots. That left leg is red as hell, and he's slowing his movement speed down here. And Prodigy's doing a great job slipping. Ooh, roundhouse lands for Kislar, but he's got to come up with something big, man. He cannot just keep throwing these single shots, this lead hand, because Aldo's reading it, making the head movement, slips, and there he goes again. Ooh, lucky not to get rocked here, and the head kick just blocked.
Yeah, Prodigy standing in the pocket, and Kislar's just coming up and getting rocked in that pocket. He needs to get some space and try to time something here. He's getting rocked in that round.
Indeed he was. Now we see Kislar coming out here for the third round. Second round? Third round. This is the third round. This is my bad.
Second round. Third round.
This is the third round. The taunt coming out for Prodigies, but Kislar 1-0 here, coming into this event here. Prodigies 1-1, looking to make a statement to say, I'm here to stay. You ain't taking it. I'm taking that spot in those rankings here as he keeps moving forward with that pressure. Ooh, Kislar just stuck in out here, but Prodigies won. Oh, the hook comes out. The rear uppercut jumps him. Coming out with the taunt again. Kislar throwing, but look at the speed significantly reduced because of that lead leg. He's having a tough time here, Rob.
Yeah, Kislar just needs to look to slip that rear uppercut from Prodigy. He keeps landing it over and over and over.
Kislar just having a trouble leading with anything other than that lead handed. Oh, the leg kick coming out with the overhand. How many rocks has he had now? I don't know how many more he can take. What? We missed it. I don't know. We missed it.
Oh my God.
What?
Kislar with something crazy. Here it is.
Just the overhand and boom. Bang. Wow.
Look at him stare at him after he KOs him.
Oh my God.
Look at this stare down. Oh my, that's great animation right there.
A Kislar with the comeback win for the freaking, I mean, Kislar moving to 2-0. I mean, that's him. He's in the tournament.
Wow.
He's in the tournament. He makes it. Oh my goodness. Clutch or what, Rob? Gets that. Beautiful. I mean, Prodigies was putting the pressure on, had him backed up against the cage, and he had thrown that overhand quite a lot in the fight. Kisler obviously made the read, knew it was coming. Beautiful job holding that. It wasn't a flick, he held it, and beautiful job. Lead uppercut off the lead. No, was that the rear hand? He was in southpaw, that was right, because of the leg kicks. Beautiful job, rear uppercut for the straight KO, the straight KO. Jeremy Stephens, man. That is Jeremy Stephens right there.
Yeah, Prodigy. I mean, I've fallen victim to this, looking a little or trying a little bit too hard to finish the fight. Throws are risky. Those overhands are risky, and just gets ducked by Kisler and comes up with a good strike. That was insane. This card is so crazy.
A beautiful, beautiful card we've had here tonight. So great thing. We're going to take one quick second, just have a quick recap of this card and just everything that's come with it tonight. I mean, TGX, Rain versus Cage. Great fight to take us off there. We had Overkill, Danka, great fight. Swole with a quick finish of Agony. Great fight right there. Romero fighting Krilla. I mean, coming back there, taking to 2-2. Great fight here. We had the leaders coming back on, putting the performance. Onza against Schwarhammer. Onza getting the win. Lexar looking dominant. Kisler just getting the win. The combat win over Prodigies, who looked like a vet, working his opponent over, but just unable to get the win. And Kisler coming back, gets a spot in the tournament, starting at ESFL 5. And here we go, main event, DMAR versus TB Vax. Are you excited, Rob?
I am so excited, man. I can't wait. It seems like the people, the fighters that have been ahead, there's been so many comebacks in the third round with the late round knockout. It's crazy.
This is kind of the story of ESL 3. We had some comeback fights, and right now we have even more. Well, not even more, but a great comeback there, like you said. And here we go, the main event of the evening. If you missed it right there, we are going to be contesting this at welterweight. This will be 5 rounds. Both these men 1-0, both looking for a spot in the tournament, the 8-man tournament, where we will crown the first champion of ESFL. There will be a champion. To be the champion, you've got to get in that tournament. You've got to get 2-0. A lot easier said than done, I tell you that right now. And here we go. DMAR versus TB Vax. DMAR picking up the GSP pick. TB Vax on Tyron Woodley. What do you think about this, Rob?
Vax looking to get into that tournament with this win, and DMAR, let's see if he can fight as good as he can commentate. And you know, Vax got to be careful with Woodley because he does have low stamina, but his hits are powerful. So if he's strategic and economic, he'll be okay. And DMAR he's GSP, so you know, just mix it up well.
Mixed up well, it's probably what we'll see here from DMAR. I mean, DMAR has a lot of different combinations he likes to go to and use. We saw him with a crazy flurry on Tony Ferguson last card. But here we go, guys. The main event of the evening. They touch him up, number 10 versus number 7. Both fighters fighting for a spot in the tournament here. ESFL 5 will be the start of that tournament, the first round. Here we go. Superman punch coming out for DMAR here. He's looking to mix up the time and the tempo of his attacks.
Yeah, DMAR looking to get the fight to the ground, but good takedown defense by TB Vax, and already a Superman punch coming out from DMAR, mixing it up well.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him shoot the takedown there. Beautiful stuff by Vax. I mean, Woodley has a great takedown defense out, and you know, you can't be, like you said before, Woodley has incredible power, great takedown defense, and you can't rush Woodley. But there we go, beautiful timing, DMAR off the overhand with that double leg and looking to take him down. I mean, if you're in DMAR's mind right now, GSP has that great top game, moving straight to mount, maybe looking to get a quick finish here. He's low on the stamina, he's going to recover. TB Vax better transition quick before he gets that stamina back, but it's too late. Here come the elbows.
Yeah, will Vax stay composed here? He does. He rolls out and gets flattened again by DMAR. Good control by DMAR. And, you know, Vax just needs to stay calm and wait for his flicks and just get control and try to get back to half guard.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 5-round fight. It's much safer to be moving back here to half guard, but DMAR denying those transitions. I mean, so many people are rolling to the back now. You know, the meta game starts to shift. If everyone rolls to the back, then everyone learns how to defend the transitions from the back position and starts to look for them and gets better at them. And we're certainly seeing that shift here as DMAR is controlling his back flat position. TB Vax, you know, coming in with 1-0 here, looking to get that 2-0, that spot. DMAR is getting both of them, but Vax probably looking for a stand-up fight here. DMAR showed some great stand-up skills last time, but showing his grappling game this time around. A beautiful job slicing straight back to the full mount position. And all over Vax, just unable to get out from underneath GSP, which is so difficult, and wraps up the rear naked choke, going for the finish, going for a two-way escape here, looking to push both directions. DMAR gets the transition off. Vax pushing up and down in a simple way, but beautiful job escaping here. Rob, what a fight so far.
I know, great escape by Vax. When there's 2 minutes left and GSP's on top of you, and you know DMAR's got good grappling as we get here. It's a long 2 minutes, it feels like. Good counter.
Oh, beautiful job. I mean, DMAR knowing that Vax will go for the stand-up and Gets a quick transition to back sit and then straight back into the full mount, and Vax cannot escape this grappling position here. Just can't get out the grappling exchanges back to the striking, and just locked in here. D-Mart not letting him go. There's only a minute 15 left in this round. Straight back to the back flat position. Rob, dominant performance so far by D-Mart.
Yeah, definitely. But, you know, Vax is hanging in there, staying posed. He's not taking too much damage. Definitely going to be around for D-Mart, but I think Vax is actually doing a good job surviving here.
He is, and he's being patient as well. I mean, if you look at the grappling stamina, it's not too different. Vax is taking a little bit off. He couldn't get the deny on the transition to mount here, and D-Mart might not look to rain down those shots this time. Maybe just to break the block down, which is always handy to have on your opponent, but he might not know he's not going to finish it. Got 30 seconds left, looks to rock on the rear naked choke, going for the two-way escape, which Vax seems to like here, which is kind of sometimes tough to defend against if your flick is that fast. Has both sides out, going for the three-way, and beautiful job rolling back to guard here.
Yeah, and you got to think, as a striker, if someone dominates you this much on the ground, is it going to affect your striking in the next rounds coming up?
We'll see. Yeah, maybe Vax will be a little bit more hesitant. I mean, D-Mart got the takedown off an overhand. He managed to stuff that first takedown. Now, D-Mart obviously doing great in the grappling here, but will he come out grappling again? We don't know. You want to be careful rushing those takedowns on Woodley, because he has a great takedown stand. You don't want to get outstanded against Woodley. But here we go. No touch from Vax here. D-Mart coming out the second round, landing that beautiful jab lead hook here. This is the main event of ESFL 4, guys. Both fighters fighting for a spot in the tournament. Beautiful turning side kick. Shout out to Joe Rogan for that one. And the stuff comes out here by Vax.
Yeah, GSP did train with Joe Rogan because he does have a great spinning back kick. And Vax, good takedown defense. And he's looking composed in there. I mean, he just needs to land. I would establish that leg kick if I was him, but it's always dangerous throwing a leg kick because if it gets checked, you could get taken down. Yeah,
D-Mart looking to counter with that uppercut here and duck right under, and just so everything, danger and intent and power. Beautiful job with the jab. Rounded here. Vax trying to find his timing, not really able to land anything. And D-Mart mixing it up here. They're in leg kicks, high kicks, Superman punches. He has a threat of the takedown in here. And Vax a little frozen, man, looking to find some openings, some counters. Does a great job there landing in the straight. And oh, beautiful job slipping off. D-Mart might have to reset back up a little bit here now. It's all about the confidence, all about the momentum swing going on here. This is the main event of the evening. Let's see if D-Mart looks to shoot that takedown again, Rob.
Yeah, D-Mart's stamina is a little bit lower than Woodley's. You got to pay attention to that. He can't gas himself out too much. But, yeah, D-Mart is throwing good strikes, but TB's doing pretty well, but gets knocked down. It's a funny animation.
Yeah, straight into the ragdoll, the single collar tie clinch here, going to full tie, beautiful straight job, straight to the head. Vax not making the read on that, just faked him out, making him think he'd do something else. Goes to the double under clinch with D-Mart getting the rock here. Beautiful job, and landing some shoulder shots. Oh, beautiful job defending now. TB Vax does have the advantage in the clinch. Great job defending the transition here. And D-Mart just playing it safe, going for the strikes. 2 strikes, and that's it. Power suplex and double under position, and a body lock there.
Nice ball to get up there by TB.
Yeah, Woodley with those wrestling get-ups, and if you look at the stamina here, D-Mart pushing the pressure, those high-octane takedowns will cost you, and, you know, TB staying in this, he's losing, but he has the stamina. Doesn't mean a lot. You know, we saw that ESFL 3 stamina does not mean anything. Talk about comeback fights coming out here, and Vax doing a great job slipping on the inside. He's now on the left-hand side of the screen, finding his timing on that uppercut, coming back forward with the lead hook, and D-Mart throwing these lead roundhouses to the legs, which he's getting caught on here, Rob.
Yeah, TB's doing a great job here, and D-Mart might be wasting a little stamina trying to get this fight to the ground. So maybe try to establish himself on the feet and get the respect and mix it up.
Oh, whiffs on the lead roundhouse. TB, great job ducking underneath, lands the uppercut, and slow and methodical, landing those shots after shots after shots. D-Mart's stamina going down a little bit, and TB keeping on the pressure with some simple boxing, turning the pace up here. D-Mart on the back foot, still landing, throwing those lead inside leg kicks, which is what he got caught with just there, of throwing the roundhouse, but trying to follow up with the overhand. Body kick lands for Vax, ducking in, trying to look for that uppercut again. Ooh, this is turning into a fight here, Rob.
Yeah, Vax landing good body kicks, trying to drain that stamina even more, but a spinning back kick by GSP. D-Mart with another kick.
Beautiful job, jab to set it up, gauge distance, follows up with a lead roundhouse. Couldn't drop him, but Vax now forced to back up and think about what he's doing here, because he knows D-Mart has still got power and he knows what he's doing. The lead uppercut lands, so straight comes over the top again with the lead uppercut with the straight. Oh my goodness.
D-Mart, I don't know, man. That stamina is hurting right now. I mean, we got 3 more rounds to go, so he might have to close this out. We'll see, though. TB's not too far behind.
Yeah, I mean, TB definitely coming on strong, especially when that camera switch up. Call me crazy. I need to have a discussion about this with some people, but certain sides of the camera, I just feel more comfortable. And if you're in an orthodox position, the left-hand side definitely feels nicer to me. And we saw the transition in the camera, and Vax started to find his timing with the uppercut and that lead hook. And D-Mart's lead leg kick was on the close side of his fighter, and a little bit harder to gauge the distance on it. I'm sure I'm being crazy here, Rob. Tell me I'm being crazy, but the change in the camera angle definitely made a difference.
Definitely. I mean, the buttons are all backwards and the flicks are backwards as well. And Marshall Mine, a great YouTuber, has also mentioned that too. And he's in agreement with you too. And I think there's something to it.
Yeah, definitely. And here we go. Thanks for backing me up on that one, Rob. The third round coming out.
No problem.
Touch of gloves. This time, the respect for both fights. Beautiful 1-1-2 coming out. Vax has the stamina. Look at the endurance. Recovery there for T. Woodley. Beautiful job, and he has the hand speed. You know, you can't sleep on Woodley. Like you said, you got to be careful. Oh, he has that takedown offense. You can't rush that takedown. And the hand speed and the power that Woodley has. Oh, D-Mart getting stuffed again there, Rob.
Yeah, D-Mart seems to be trying to force the takedown. Doesn't like the striking exchanges here with TB, and TB might be taking control of this fight. We'll see. Doing great takedown defense. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, looking to duck and land that uppercut. I mean, that's all TB's looking for right now. Setting up the 1s and 2s, but whenever D-Mart comes forward, he's slipping down. He's throwing that uppercut. Let's see if D-Mart makes a read and tries to lead with a lead uppercut of his own. He's denied in the clinch attempt here, and TB doing a good job because you're getting some patience. So both men are fighting for a spot in that tournament, guys. The 8-man tournament. 8 of the best fighters in the world will compete. Starting the SFL 5. One of these guys is getting in the tournament, and TB Vax is putting it on D-Mart right now.
Ooh, big right hand by D-Mart. But yeah, Vax is doing well. And if he wins this round, Balian, he's going to have a great advantage in that 4th and 5th because he's going to have a lot of stamina. He's going to be able to throw off combinations with power and speed.
Yeah, and stamina is definitely going to play a factor. It is a main event, so they are going 5 rounds here, guys. D-Mart, good job landing the hooks, but stamina is not everything. It's certainly something, but it is not everything, especially at this level. And a fight can change in one strike, in one instance, especially with the power that TB has, and especially with the wrestling that D-Mart has. One takedown could be the end of the fight as well, so big high stakes coming out here. Oh, the lead roundhouse clips TB there. 1-2, 1-2. Breaking the block, the overhand comes on top. Oh, he's not fully rocked, but he does finish up. Beautiful job going straight to half guard here for D-Mart, trying to get position over the finish here. Oh, Rob.
Yeah, huge strike by D-Mark to steal a round, I think. And Vax, that's devastating to him because that was a pretty even round, and he had the stamina advantage, and now finished the fight in the 4th or the 5th.
A beautiful job by Vax, though, getting the transition reversal, getting straight up, and as soon as he had that top position, D-Mart making the read, reversing once again, and now it's full mount. Willie posture up, looks to defend the transition, gets a full stamina, waits patiently, and here come the elbows coming out from D-Mart, breaking down the block of TB Vax, which will pay dividends later. Vax doing a good job, slipping back to half guard here. D-Mart looking to posture up here, looks like he's got some time left in this round, wants to do some damage. 4, 5 straights to the body, comes up top with the elbow, and Vax using those wrestling get-ups, I believe they're level 5. Beautiful job here, just power exploding up there.
Yeah, but great body shots in the half guard right there. 4 or 5 in a row, but he gets rocked by Vax. Vax looking misses barely with that overhand, and he's able to recover.
I mean, that was close. That straight coming straight down the pipe and throwing that deep kick straight to the head, which you don't see every day there, Rob, but a bit of a risky move if you ask me. You won't catch me doing that after just getting a rock, but D-Mart knows what he's doing, gets the stack guard position, looking to rain out some ground and pound, and I think he's resigning himself to winning this round now. The stamina advantage is not in his favor, but this is a round that you can count down for D-Mart. We've got the rock, we've got the knockdown, and he's controlled the ground game as well.
Yeah, D-Mart doing super, really well. What position is that called? Stacked, right? He's doing great damage in there. I don't really see that a lot when I play, but wow, a good performance. I would say 3-0 right now. TB Vax has to set up a knockout, 4th or 5th, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, there are only 2 rounds left. The stamina advantage is there, but 2 rounds is not a lot. And here we go. Into the championship rounds of a main event here, ESFL 4, an epic fight. This will go down in the books, I'm telling you. We're talking about this one at ESFL 50. Here we go, D-Mart versus Vax.
Yeah, D-Mart looking to land the uppercut, but gets cracked on the way down in a big kick. He manages to stay on his feet, but a takedown coming in, and that cage saves him.
Saves him, but gets the double under position. He did get the takedown from here last time, but the cost of some stamina. Goes for the shoulder bump and into the power body lock high, and D-Mart getting that rock here and denies the transition, gets his full mount. Ooh, sneaky Vax, but just not able to push D-Mart off here. Trying to go for the quick escape at the start of the round, get back to the feet, and D-Mart is postured up now with full stamina, landing some couple of shots. Will Vax roll to his back? He's going to eat these shots. His block is already pretty low. He has to roll to back. He's got no choice. Here comes the back flat by D-Mart. He did look for the rear naked choke earlier on. Will he try and work that choke in this time? He needs to stamina revive, landing a couple of shots to the head. TV Vax unable to roll out of this position, needs to make some adjustments. He gets back to half guard.
Yeah, Bailey, you got to think too. I mean, down 3 rounds and on your back. We're in D-Mart's world, so frustration definitely might be setting in TB. Hopefully he stays composed here. He needs to, because if you're frustrated in there, that's when you start getting, you know, crazy and you lose.
You can say that again, but D-Mart back in this mount position, controlling this round. This is where he wants to be. I mean, we're almost at the halfway point in this round. He's only got a round and a half left to make some changes here. The back flat out. TB Vax, although he has the stamina, D-Mart has slowly won each of these rounds, and we are now halfway through the 4th round. D-Mart has Vax flat on his back, and you know Vax needs to do something big to win this fight at this point.
Yeah, he does. He needs to get up. I don't know if he will, because the control from D-Mart he's displaying tonight is pretty incredible. He's motivating me to get better at my ground game, that's for sure. Yeah,
and GSP's top game is so dominant. I mean, it's so difficult to get him off here. Woodley has good get-ups, but not the greatest bottom Saturn. You can see the block stat of Woodley slowly rolling down here. And, you know, it's a case of, do you go for a big transition to try and get up? Do you try and use one of those get-ups moves that Woodley has, but you know, the cost of getting denied and losing stamina and getting an even worse position, but you have to get up. I mean, it's a real struggle for Vax. He can't just sit and block because he will get his block broken, and D-Mart knows that, and he's just putting the pressure on, maintaining position, using the crushing presence, lowering that stamina generation. It looks like this might be it here.
Yeah, and it's hard when time is your enemy, Vax. It's hard to be patient, and patience is what you need, and it might be a finish here. The ref's gonna stop the fight.
Waved off here by Eve Levine. D-Mart with a backflip. The GSP victory. We saw a ground game. We saw a couple of submission attempts. Some good stand-up by D-Mart, showing his versatility, his overall performance. Steps away from the commentator booth, gets 2 wins, and he is in that 8-man tournament.
Yeah, I was very impressed by TB's Vax's takedown defense. He was fighting well, nice stand-up, but D-Mart just found a way to get on top, and when he was on top, he wasn't getting up. Vax, that is. Great performance. Great
performance by D-Mart. Here we just see again on the replay, just landing those short shots. Vax just no block left, slowly worn down since the first round of ground control. Nothing left on the block, nothing left on the head, and unable to use anything to get up, really. I mean, it's to Vax's credit, it's so difficult to get up from underneath a GSP, especially with someone like D-Mart on top of you. It's nearly impossible. You know, you have to get some good transitional fakes off. You have to go for broke. You have to make them big get-ups, and, you know, just unable to do that tonight. But great performance there by D-Mart.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in, everybody, and Balian and whoever invited me, whose idea it was. I really appreciate it. Had a great time, and this is so cool what you guys are doing. ESFL is amazing, so thank you for making me a part of this, you know, great community. This is wonderful.
It has been a pleasure to have you here, Rob. Thank you very much. Do go check out Bruce Lee Rob. He does stream on Twitch. He is a phenomenal streamer as well, so do that. But thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate that. We are gonna, you know, keep these cards coming. And speaking of that, next week, guys, that's it. I believe that's it. I'm not confirming this with our promotion man behind the scenes, Mr. Z Hunter, but I believe we have our 8 men for the tournament. So let's just take a quick look at those rankings here, because we can just do that. Here you see the top players here: Kinetic, Paroxys, Bez Pravel, the Russian Bear, Matty Ice, Lemus Khan, Sandman, and joining them now will be D's Killers and also D-Mart. I believe that makes up our 8 for the tournament. Subject to change, of course, but starting next week, ESFL 5, we will have our top 8. And there we go. There's some names up there. Now, we do have the VODs if you guys want to go back and watch some previous fights. Some great performances this evening. But that wraps up ESFL 4. We're going to say a big shout out to Vegas MMA, hashtag Vegas MMA, for sponsoring this event. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to all you guys who show up. Thank you to all the fighters who show up every week. Big shout out to Z Hunter for putting this all together. Rob, I hope you had fun. Thanks for being here once again, my friend. We'll be back, guys. ESFL 5 coming your way. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.